Yes, my people. Lion Text TV, making sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Every little helps like Tesco's, you get me? Bruv, you know what I mean? When we talk about Arsenal, you know it's the same old story. You get me? The same old story, bro. You know what I mean? And the question I'm asking today, because this is presented by Netflix FC, which I call Arsenal, by the way. Just for everyone that doesn't know, we are Netflix FC. The question is, why is it always next season, bro? That's the question that I'm asking the people. Why is it always next season when we don't achieve anything, fam? Because before we get into that, I'm going to take you on a little history lesson, yeah? 2022 to 2023 season, yeah? We just came off missing out on the top 4 to Tottenham of all teams, yeah? When we had 3 games, 2 points, I think it was 2 or 3 points ahead at the time. We got slapped up by Tottenham, and then we got slapped up by Newcastle, and top 4 was gone. And everyone thought, yep, that was the end of the world. You know, that was our last chance of finishing top 4, blah, 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 blah. You get me? Then comes the new season. We signed Jesus. We signed Zinchenko, a.k.a. Bart Simpson. You get me? And then, you know what I mean? The season rolled on, fam. And we started winning games. We were playing decent football. Obviously, we had the Winter World Cup that interrupted the season a bit in November to December. You get me? So there was a nice winter break for all the players that didn't play in the World Cup, but the players that did win the World Cup played. You get me? And then we came back off that, and we kept on winning, and we kept on getting results. You get me? And then it came to the fucking Everton game now, yeah? Away, where we lost 1-0. We were shambolic. You get me? Awful performance. And then I think we lost to Man City after that. And we drew with Brentford. And that was literally like our sticky period in that season, you get me? And then we found a new lease of life for everybody, because we came back and we started winning games. We brought Trossard into the team in the January, put him in the team, started slapping in goals, building up play, doing our thing. And then we get to when Jesus comes back from injury, fam, against Liverpool. We were 2-0 up, and then we came back, they came back to 2-2. Could have lost that game in the end. You get me? And then, and if you remember, yeah, all the fans at the end of that season, when we bottled the league title, when we were 8 points clear, yeah, at the beginning of April, we were 8 points clear, by the way, yeah. All we had to do was win at least 4 or 5 out of the games out of the last 8 games, and we would have had the title wrapped up, fam. We couldn't even do that, fam. And all I heard was the top gooners at that time saying, oh, next season will be our year. Next season, we will win the Premier League. Next season, Arteta has to win the trophy. Okay? So we roll into next season now, yeah? Everyone has the expectations of, if we do not win a trophy, the man has to be sacked. Even top gooners that are Arteta sexuals that love Arteta were even saying this, fam. And if you don't believe me, you could go back into the archives. You could watch all the videos of all your favorite people, you get me, at the beginning of last season, and you'll see that they literally said it. Everyone was saying it. So they can't go back and deny that, oh, they weren't saying all of this shit. They were all saying it, fam. They were all saying it, you get me? And then we get into the season now. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Man's got a little bit of hay fever, but we roll through. You get me? You get me? But yeah, 1 second. Sorry, people. Yeah, sorry, people. Had to get that out. You get me? Like, excuse me, 1 minute. You know what I mean? Suffering from hay fever, so bear with me, people. Bear with me. You get me? I don't want to be disrespectful or sneeze on stream. 1 second, I've got to do it one at a time. Sorry, people. Bloody hell, this is a nice start to the stream, isn't it? Flipping out, getting interrupted by sneezing all the time. Sorry, people, but big up to everyone that's here anyway. Like, as I was saying, fam, we got into the season now. You know what I mean? All the expectations from the fans were, we have to win a trophy. We have to win a trophy. It's a non-negotiable, as Arteta likes to say. You get me? We have to win the trophy. Then, yeah, we get in to the Carabao Cup, yeah, and we put out a little reserve type team against West Ham at the London Stadium, and we get slapped 3-1, fam. Yeah. After that game, I had a meltdown. I can't lie. You get me? Because I thought, you know what? That's one trophy thrown in the bin. A trophy that I felt that we could have won. Because you get me? Liverpool's youth team won the trophy. You get me? You're telling me we could not have beaten Liverpool's youth team. You know what I'm saying? It's a mad thing, fam. It is a mad thing. Then we get into the new year now. We start the FA Cup, fam. And we drew Liverpool at home, fam. Yeah. Now, this was a game, yeah, that I lost my mind, fam. Because if anyone remembers that game, yeah, we had so many chances. We dominated the first half. We had chance after chance after chance after chance, fam. You get me? And we were ballooning them chances, fam. We bottled all of them chances, fam. And then we allowed Liverpool to get back into the game. They started stamping their authority on the game a little bit. You get me? It started looking a bit more threatening, especially in the second half. You get me? And then, well, we just collapsed in the last 10 minutes, fam. You get me? As soon as they scored that own goal from Kivior, from Trent's cross, and he was headed into his own net, Rubai. That was it, fam. That was it. We're out the cup, fam. And then Diaz hit the icing on the cake, fam, with another last-minute goal to win 2-0. And that was another cup in the bin. Our cup. Arsenal's cup. You get me? We've won it the most times. You get me? This is the same cup that this manager made his supposed name of, was winning this FA Cup with by. You understand? Then, yeah, we get into the Champions League now, fam. The last 16, we struggle. We lose to Porto away, yeah. Got bopped off the park, was diabolical in that game. Didn't have a shot on target, by the way. And then we get to the Emirates. We win 1-0, courtesy of my brother Trossard. Clutch, as always. You get me? And then we struggled to break them down after that. And then we literally held out all the way to penalty shootouts, everybody, where we scraped the penalties. Thank you to Raya for saving our Clark. You get me? Otherwise, we would have been out, fam. And then all the top gooners were gassed when we got Bayern Munich, fam. Because they thought, oh, revenge. Oh, it's sweet revenge. Because the last time we faced Bayern Munich, they beat us 5-1 twice, 10-2 on aggregate, bruv. You get me? And we heard the legendary Troops interview, fam, when he was like, 10-2, 10-2, fam. You get me? So big up Troops anyway. You get me? You know what I mean? And Like we had all them memories of that, fam. But it wasn't the same team. There was obviously still Muller, who was part of that team, who destroyed us at that time as well. He was still part of that team. You get me? He's still at Bayern Munich now. Yeah. Everyone was gas thinking, oh, we're gonna beat Bayern Munich. Oh, it's gonna be light work. Like sometimes, yeah, I wonder with these fans, yeah, do they remember who we are as a team and who the manager is and what type of players we have? In what way was that ever gonna be a fucking walkover? I do not know, fam. You understand? Then we get into the Bayern Munich game, fam. We took the lead with Saka, and then we had a golden chance with Benjamin White hitting it straight at the goalkeeper when he should have just scored. Had he scored that, that would have been a different game. Then we allowed flipping Gnabry to get a goal back. Another fucking former player scoring against us. Shock. You get me? Shock. I don't think so. You get me? And then we had, I think it was a penalty. Yeah, we gave away a penalty. I remember Sane was running into the box. You get me? And no one would tackle him. And then Saliba tackled him in the end, gave away a penalty. Harry Kane, customary penalties, scoring goals against us. You get me? Scored it. You know what I mean? And then in the second half, we got a goal back with Trossard, clutch it again. And then the penultimate chance right at the end, where Partey puts the ball through to Saka. All Saka has to do is go around the goalkeeper and slot in the empty net. The youth tries to be clever and tries to leave his leg, smashing into Neuer, looking for a penalty when it was never a penalty, where he could have either went round the goalkeeper or he could have laid it off to either Declan Rice or Trossard, who were on the other side of the box, yeah, with the whole goal to aim at if he just released the ball. He didn't. We ended up drawing 2-2. Get me? And then Bayern Munich beat us at their ground, fam. After, yeah, the shambolic result against fucking Aston Villa. You get me? Which was in between them two games, by the way. You get me? So it was a fucking horrendous week, fam. You get me? Horrendous week. And then we were out the Champions League, fam. You get me? So that was another trophy in the bin, fam. You get me? And then we had all the top gooners saying, you know what? We're going to win the Premier League. Oh, we're going to win the Premier League. City ain't winning it. We're going to win it. Oh, yeah? Okay. Then we go on to lose to Aston Villa. Yeah. We drew to City away. Yeah. And then we actually won all the rest of our games, but so did City. But they had 2 points ahead of us. You get me? So they ended up winning the title. And then all the fans at the end of the game against Everton were all gassed, all happy, celebrating like it was carnival, fam. You get me? Fucking jumping up and down like fucking idiots. Going on like, oh yeah, it was a great achievement. It was so good that we took it to the last day. We took City to the wire. Blah, 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 blah. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We should have won that title. We should have had that title wrapped up, fam. Let's just be real. The last 2 seasons, we should have had the title wrapped up. You get me? But we didn't, fam. We didn't have it wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? We never had that title wrapped up, fam. You get me? And then you also get the top gooners saying, oh, next season will be better. All we need is a striker. All we need is a couple of players. All we need is this and that. So this is the question that I'm asking, fam. Why is it, yeah, where all the expectations of these fans, yeah, don't get met, yeah? They always change their expectations and say, oh, next season we'll do something. Like literally every season is the same season, fam. We were there, but we just miss out. And then it's like, where do we go from here? And everyone will be like, oh, next season, we'll go again next season. So you're basically dismissing everything that happened in the last season. It never got addressed, apart from us gooners, the ones that address it, the real ones. You get me? Big up to all the real ones. You know what I mean? We're the ones that address it. You get me? We went on the emergency meeting with Lee Gunner and we all addressed it, fam. You get me? And all the top gooners did not like it, fam. You get me? You got people on certain channels justifying the season, saying, oh, it was such a fantastic season. We were so unlucky not to win the title. Next season is our year. Next season, we've got this title wrapped up, bro. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So now we're in the transfer window, fam, yeah? And yet again, there's been no signings linked to every player in the world, not made no concrete bids to any players, yeah? Not made no effort to try and sign any players. Oh, I stand corrected, fam. Apparently, we signed an 18-year-old goalkeeper. An 18-year-old goalkeeper. I don't know where the fuck he's from. Don't really care. That's probably a signing for the youth team. So we ain't going to see him anyway. But this is what I'm saying. Why is the first signing a fucking youth team player, bruv? How many times are we going to see the first signing to be a fucking youth team player? Every single time, fam. Literally every single time. Youth player, youth player, youth player. And there's never any fucking player that is highly rated or anything like that. There's always these random youths from flipping Eastern Europe or somewhere where no one fucking knows, yeah, signing for the Arsenal. No one fucking knows who he is. No one really cares who he is, but they fucking parade it and fucking like gas it up, like, oh, it's a new signing. Oh, we're gonna gas this guy up. Like, no one knows who this goalkeeper is, fam. But whatever, it is what it is. He's going into the first, the youth team. You get me? So we ain't gonna see him. So the question I want to know is, where are all the signings, fam? Because everyone has all these expectations of, oh, next season will be our year. Next season we'll definitely win. Oh, next season we'll win this. Next season we'll win that. Okay. So where's the ambition from the club? Where's the statement signing? Where's the world-class signings? Because that's another thing the top gooners would say. Oh, when we're in the Champions League, we could attract world-class players. Well, we've not attracted any world-class players since we've been in the Champions League. And before anyone says it, Declan Rice, it is not world-class. So let's not do this, bro. You get me? We ain't got no world-class players at this team. Because if we did, the expectations will be a lot higher and would have to achieve something, fam. Because if we didn't go out and achieve something, yeah, the manager his thingy job would be on the line, fam. You get me? His job would be on the line. You know what I mean? If we sign players, world-class players. But the problem is, he ain't going to sign no one world-class, fam. Because world-class players will challenge him, fam. You get me? When he's talking about these light bulbs and this energy and feeling good, you get me? Like, all the Arsenal fans like to feel good, like my boy Matty would say. You get me? Boomerang settings. If you know, you know. You get me? I'm not boomerang, sorry. Fucking Hailey Berry settings. You get me? If you know, you know. You know the ones there. So this is what I'm saying, fam. This is exactly what I'm saying. That where is the expectations for this team, fam? Where are the statement signings to say, you know what, we are serious about this. We are going to win something this season. We're going to make a statement. We've missed out 2 years in a row to Man City, yeah? But all the fans are happy. Instead of thinking, you know what, we're going to do something. We're going to try. We're going to try and rectify it, fam. You get me? We're going to try and do everything in our power, yeah, to go on and try and win major trophies or win a trophy. You get me? But no, I don't hear none of that talk, fam. Everyone's gassing certain players. There was Sesko. He was like flavor of the month for a little while until he signed a new contract. We saw him the other day against England. He was trash. You get me? I don't see the hype. You know what I mean? Another unproven player. Then there was all these links with fucking Osimhen. I've noticed that's all dried up now, isn't it? Like, where's Osimhen, bruv? You know what I mean? Where are them rumors gone? Apparently, we were gonna put in a mammoth bid. You get me? Like a 90+ million bid. Okay, so where's that bid, fam? There was no bid, fam. It's all PR. It's all bollocks, fam. You get me? It's all PR and bollocks, fam. We all know this. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna present the question again. Why is it always that we have to wait next season to achieve something? And then what will happen is when we don't achieve anything next season, which I predicted that we're not going to achieve anything next season with this manager in charge, there'll still be fans out there saying that next season will be our year. We're this close. All we need is a few more players. No. We need a new manager for a start. You get me? That's the start. We need a new manager. You get me? We need fresh blood. You get me? We need someone different, someone world class, someone that can get us over the line. And people would be like, oh, what if we employ the manager and we go backwards? Well, that's a simple answer, bro. We sack the manager and we go get another manager. And then you keep sacking the manager until you find the manager that gets you over the line, fam. Like, there's no room for sentiment, bruv. You get me? This is not Arteta FC. This is Arsenal FC. We've been around for over 100 and odd years. You get me? We have success at this club long before Arteta was here, and we'll hopefully have success long after he's gone. You get me? You know what I mean? They gas up this manager like he's the new Arsene Wenger, fam. Arsene Wenger, in his first 18 months here of being in this job, won a league and cup double, fam. You get me? In his first 18 months, bruv. Yeah? So that shows you, yeah, Wenger at the time, yeah, was a winner. He wanted to win, fam. He knew that Fergie was winning trophy after trophy after trophy. He never went in there with no inferiority complex and be like, you know what? I don't think we could compete with these guys. Like, Wenger never had no money back then. Well, do you know how much money he was spending, fam? You know what I mean? Like 8 million, 10 million, etc. on certain players. You get me? Like, he signed Anelka for probably about £1 million or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, he signed Petit for little money. You get me? He signed Overmars, that was decent money. You get me? He signed all of these players, and we went out and won the league and won the dub. I won the FA Cup, fam. You get me? I didn't hear no one talking about, oh, we can't compete with Man United. We're never going to win the Premier League as long as Man United and Fergie are here. No, we went there and we went there and shook things up, bruv. Like, Fergie didn't know what hit him, fam. He was like, raw, like, where's this guy from France coming out here with all these tactics, all these like quality players from France, and badding us up all the time, bruv? How is that even possible? And this is what I'm saying, fam. There's no excuses when it comes to this manager. And the only reason why people make excuses for this manager because he's a novice. That's the reason why, because they weren't making all these excuses for Unai Emery, who wasn't a novice, who was experienced, who's won trophies in the past. You get me? Came off winning a trophy at PSG before he came to Arsenal. You know what I mean? There was none of this, giving the manager a chance, back the manager, all of this. No. One, it's because, yeah, he sat next to Pep. And two, it's because, yeah, apparently he used to play for the club. Oh, he was the captain when we broke that 9-year trophy drought, fam. But let's not forget, he was in that midfield, yeah, where we nearly fucked it up against fucking Hull City, fam. He was in that midfield that day. You get me? He played that day. You know what I mean? Yeah, we won the FA Cup. It weren't down to him, fam. You know what I mean? It weren't fucking down to him. You get me? But this is what I'm saying, fam. But yeah, everyone wants to talk about, oh, next season will be our year. Next season we're gonna do this. Next season we're gonna do that. It's the same old story, fam. Like, it's rinse and repeat, fam. We might as well be recycling FC, fam. Because we're just recycling the same shit that we said the season before and the season before that, fam. Because that's all these top gooners have got, fam. Us, the real ones, yeah, literally, yeah, say it as it is. We want the manager gone. We have all these expectations of a manager that spent over 700 million, yeah. So he's had more money than any other manager in our whole entire history, yeah, to spend, yeah. But yet man's not achieved nothing. All the top gooners gas him up like he's the next fucking Pep Guardiola. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. You get me? And all this talk about, oh, he might be getting a new contract. No. Bun all of that shit, bruv. He does not deserve a new contract. Just because you finished second, yeah, doesn't mean you deserve a new contract, fam. You get me? It's nonsense, bro. You get me? It's mad, fam. It is mad. Trust me. But big up to everyone that's in here. Make sure you smash them likes, people. You get me? Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. You get me? Big up to everyone that's showing the support, everyone that's watching. Bear with me, people, man. Man's got the bad hay fever today, fam. So, you know, I'm not my usual energetic self when I'm on stream. You get me? So, bear with me, people, man. Man still has to give you content, whether I'm feeling it or not, fam. Man's here all the time, whenever I can. You get me? So, big up to everyone that's here, man. Smash them likes as you're in. Share the stream with your friends and your friends' friends and your friends' friends and everyone that you know, fam. Share the stream, share the love. You get me? Big up to everyone. We're gonna get into the comments now. You get me? So big up to everyone in here. You get me? Love for the love, people. Big up ASC always. Hope you're good, bro. Love all the time. Big up yourself, my brother. Every single time. Lion Text, big up, bro. Yeah, man. Love for the love, my brother. AFC always rinse and repeat. It is rinse and repeat, fam. It's rinse and repeat cycling, fam. You get me? Recycle FC, man. That's what it is. Yes, my brother. Big up to Waffle TV. Big up to Bants. You get me? If you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe to his channel, fam. You get me? Waffle TV show. You get me? Go and subscribe to my brother. You get me? Love every time, bro. Big up my broski. Yeah, big up, fam, man. Hope all is well with you, man. Big up yourself every single time, man. Love for the love, bro. Yes, E. Ross. Big up my brother, E. Ross, man. What you saying, man? Like, hope all is well with you. Big up to yourself. Thank you for coming in as usual, man. Big up yourself, man. Love for the love, man. Big up E. Ross. Lion text the news. Now Arsenal want Axel Foley for 50 million. Oh, yeah. Yeah, bloody hell, bruv. Thank you, Eros, for reminding me, you know, because I knew there was something that I was forgetting about, fam. This club, yeah, has the nerve, yeah, to put Axel Foley, aka Billy Ray Valentine Capricorn, you get me, aka the king of fucking Zamunda, yeah. Apparently, to this club, he is worth 50 million. Fam, the man ain't even worth 50 fucking p, bruv, let alone 50 million, fam. And like I say all the time, $50 million. Who do you think he cheated that? Chelsea Clinton? You know the ones there? Like, it's ridiculous. And anyhow, yeah, if we were ever to sell Eddie Nketiah for 50 million, fam, yeah, that would probably be the greatest bit of business I have ever seen at this club, fam. If we were ever to get 50 million, fam, if there's anyone stupid enough to pay 50 million for Axel Foley, yeah, then more power to them, fam. But right about now, fam, you're basically pricing this man out of the fucking market because you want him to stay and be the fucking striker. Him and fucking Kai Havertz. Like, let's not do this, bro. Like, I don't even care if we get 20 million for him. Get him off the books, bruv. You get me? Why are we hanging on to these people? Hanging on to these fucking deadwood players, bruv. The man ain't gonna play no games, fam. And when he does it, he ain't gonna do shit. So just sell him, fam. Like maybe Burnley or one of them teams can have him, fam. You get me? They probably need someone that can put the ball in the net for a lower league club. You get me? Because that's his level, fam. Not a chance yet. A club at Arsenal should Eddie Nketiah be the main striker, or even have the number 14, which is an absolute disgrace. Like whoever like managed to put that on his fucking back, I'll never know, fam, because I don't understand, yeah, what Arteta or any of these fans that do support Eddie Nketiah, which is not many of them, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know like where they get this unwavering support for Axel Foley for, bruv. The man is absolutely trash, bruv. You get me? He's rubbish, fam. Like Leeds United didn't even keep him when he was on loan, fam. They sent him back. You know what I mean? Like even them man there didn't even want him. He couldn't even get past fucking Bamford. He couldn't even displace Bamford, fam. You get me? But yet, oh, we have to rely on this man when Jesus or Havertz ain't up front. We have to play this guy. Nah, allow it, man. Allow it, fam. The only reason, yeah, why this guy, yeah, has any sort of credibility, yeah, when he scores, yeah, is only for Matty, my brother Matty, to do the rendition, fam. Which I'd love for Matty to do the rendition, fam, because Matty does it so well, fam. Like, it is ridiculous how he does it, man. But big up to Matty every single time. If you're watching, bro, on the playback, big up yourself every single time, man. But literally, like, he needs to be gone, fam. Like, why are we hanging on to these deadwood players that are just lingering around, fam? Like, literally, they're just there making up the numbers, fam. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, fam. But 50 million, fam. These men are smoking budge, bruv. Serious budge as well, man. It's embarrassing, fam. Big up Eros, hang in there, bro. Get better. No, I'm all good, man. You know when you have the hay fever and you just have a little bit of sneezing, fam. You get me? I'm good, man. I'm good. You get me? Just a little bit of hay fever, but it ain't gonna kill me, fam. You get me? But big up to everyone in here for the support every time, man. Love for the love, bro. You get me? Big up, man. Big up Evas. Haha, I can't stop laughing at 50 million for Axel. Bro, it is ridiculous, bruv. Whose fucking idea was it to put 50 million on his fucking head top, thinking that we're ever going to get 50 million for this guy? Bruv, 20, 30 million would have probably been reasonable at best. Although I'd just sell him for about 10 million and just get him off the books. But like 30 million should have been the limit. Like 50 million, fam. No one's going to buy him for 50 million, fam. Like Crystal Palace ain't going to buy him for 50 million. You would be better off, yeah, putting him in a swap deal for Eze. That's probably what this club should be doing. Offering him in the swap deal for Eze, fam. You get me? Just do that, fam, and be done with it. Because we're not getting 50 million for this youth, fam. Like, there's no club in the world stupid enough to pay him 50 million. Like, well, that means he's going to be stuck here, fam. We're going to end up having to cancel his contract or something, fam, because there's going to be no one out here that's going to want him, fam. No one's going to want him. Nobody is going to want this guy. And you know what? I don't fucking blame him, bruv. I don't blame him. You know what I mean? I don't blame them, fam. You get me? But love for the love, bro. Every time. Big up E-Ross. 100% Lion Text. You know they want to keep Eddie Nketiah with that price. Get rid of his clock. This is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying, bro. Exactly what I'm saying. Crazy, bruv. It is mad. It is mad. Yeah, big up E-Ross. 50 million down the drain. Axel Foley stays again. 50 million down the drain. Axel Foley stays again. Da 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 da. Waka waka. Nah, love it, bruv. It's peak. It's peak. Oh, bro, it is mad, fam. It is so mad. So mad. You get me? Like, it's crazy, bro. It is mad crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Like, I just don't understand it, fam. I really don't. Like, I don't get it, fam. I don't get it. I really don't, man. Like, this club is just in love with this man, bruv. It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing, fam. Literally, it is so embarrassing. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. Big up Eros, haha, oh God. Oh man, this club, bro. No, it's true, fam. It's true. It's true that this club is like, I don't know, man. The less I say about this club, the better, fam, because it's that embarrassing, bro. Like, I can't, like, no, I mean, it's ridiculous, bro. It is ridiculous. You get me? But listen, people, I'm going to put the link in the chat. You get me? So if anyone wants to have a quick jump on, like, then you're feel free. If not, it's cool. You can have your say for a little bit. You get me? I love to get everyone's opinions, but big up to everyone that's in here. Make sure you smash them likes as you come in. Like and subscribe to the channel. You get me? Big up to everyone for all the support. You know what I mean? Big up every single time, man. Yeah, man. Thought I'd just do like a little random stream asking people like, why is the expectation for next season when we fail all the time? When the expectation for last season was to win a trophy. But yeah, all the top gooners want to change their mind and be like, okay, we'll choose something next season, and then next season will come and it'll be the same thing, fam. So I want to put the question out here for the people, then, yeah. Why do these top gooners feel like they have to justify saying that, oh, next season will be our year when they don't even believe it themselves, fam? Like, if anyone wants to let me know, like, why do these men think like this, fam? Because I don't understand it, fam. Like, maybe I'm from a different planet. Maybe I'm from a different climate. Maybe I'm flying high like a kite, fam. I don't know, fam. But all I know is, yeah, is that, like, I listen to what the people say, you get me? And it's all on video, it's all on film. But all these same people are just backtracking, talking about, oh, Arteta done a really good job this season. Like, these people are just focusing on the Premier League like there wasn't other 3 other cups to try and win. These fans, yeah, they don't seem to realize, yeah. I don't know why it is, but they don't seem to realize, yeah. There's more than 1 cup to win every season, you know. It's not beneath a club like Arsenal to win the Carabao Cup. It's not a club beneath Arsenal to try and win our FA Cup. You know what I mean? If, yeah, the process from the start, yeah, was winning these cups, yeah, on the way to winning the title, I'd be like, you know what? Fair enough. I could probably see some sort of process. But all I've seen in the last 4 years is bottle job, bottle job, bottle job, bottle job, bottle fucking jobs, bruv. That's all I've seen Like literally in the last 4 years, fam. That's all I've seen. It's bottle job, bottle job, bottle job, bottle job, bottle job. Like, how many competitions has it been, yeah, since he last won the FA Cup? Have we been knocked out in over the last 4 years? Like, it's probably been double figures of competitions, fam, when you add it all up, fam. Get me? Since he's won the FA Cup, he's not got past the 4th round once, yeah? We lost in the 3rd round last season. The season before, we lost in the 4th round, yeah? Man City and Liverpool, respectively. But at the same time, like, we ain't got past the 3rd round. And then the season before that, I think it was Nottingham Forest in the 3rd round. But this is what I'm saying, fam. Yeah. The Carabao Cup, we got to one semi-final, and that was against Liverpool. And we all know and remember what happened in that semi-final. You get me? The Granit Xhaka happened, fam. You get me? Him getting himself sent off, and then Jota finishing us off at the Emirates, fam. And then Liverpool went on to win that Carabao Cup as well. You get me? Against Chelsea, which they did this season against Chelsea. So how are Liverpool, with all of these injuries, yeah, that they had all last season, yeah, still going out and winning the cup, fam? You know why? Because one, they had a world-class manager in Jurgen Klopp who's just left. And two, they had a world-class defender in Virgil van Dijk and a leader that can motivate and take his team over the line. You get me? We don't have anyone in our squad or in the club that can do that, fam. You get me? We don't have no leaders, and that's why we don't win anything, fam. You get me? This is exactly why we don't win anything, because we don't have no leaders. You get me? No fucking leaders, fam, in the whole squad, fam. You get me? And it's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy, fam. Like, I don't know, fam. Like I said, fam, I must be on the moon, fam, or something, fam. You get me? But it's madness, bro. It's madness. But if anyone wants to jump in, the link's there. You get me? Get me? I don't mind getting people on. If you want to have your say, have your say. If not, it's all good. But the link's there, so it's up to you guys what you want to do. You get me? But yeah, man, it's mad, fam. And then you got people having debates about, oh, like, is Eddie Nketiah worth 50 million? Well, that's the easy answer is no, fam. Like, why the hell would Eddie Nketiah, yeah, be worth 50 blood clot million? In what world, yeah, is this man gonna ever be worth 50 odd million, fam? 50 million, you know? Lord have mercy on my soul, man. Let me, it's crazy, bro. It is absolutely crazy. Man said 50 million. Bruv, man said 50 million, yeah. 50 million. Nah, man. You lot are on crack. Severe crack, man. Yeah, yeah, so I'm saying E-Ross, bruv. It's crazy, bro. It is absolutely crazy, fam. Like, the crack, yeah, that these men are smoking must be sensational, fam, because the shit that they come out with, they don't even believe it, fam. And if you ask them offline, yeah, they'll probably tell you that they don't believe that. They're just saying what everyone wants to hear instead of actually saying what they really think. Because I will respect you, yeah, if you actually said what you really thought, even if it was a case here where you backed this manager, yeah, and you was consistently doing it, and you weren't a flip flop. Someone like Ty, for example, on ASTV, yeah, he's always consistently backing the team. Like, there's no flip flopping with him. You know what I mean? He's consistently backing. I don't really agree with hardly anything that he says, if anything that he says, but at least the man is consistent. That's one thing I'd say. He doesn't just change his opinion based on circumstances, based on there's context to it. There's no context, fam. There's no context. There is no context. It's either you win or you lose. It's very black and white, fam. You know what I mean? There's no gray area, fam. You know what I mean? This ain't 50 Shades of Grey, fam. This is black and white, fam. You get me? Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But this is what I mean, fam. The expectations is low, 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 low at this club. You get me? Like, I don't know, fam. But like, let me know your opinions, people. You get me? What do you think? Like, why do you think that these fans have to justify it? Do you think that they just don't believe what they say? Do you think that they're just deluded? Like, let me know. You get me? The links in the description. I mean, the links in the comments. If you want to jump on for a few minutes, it's up to you and have your say. You can do. You get me? Everyone that's in here, make sure you smash them likes up. You get me? Like and subscribe to the channel. Every little helps, like Tesco's, you get me? Lion Text TV here, man. So show your boy some support. You get me? Like, send this stream to your friends and your friends' friends and your friends' friends. You get me? Anyone that wants to come on, the link's there. You get me? You're more than welcome to come on. You get me? Don't be scared. I don't bite, fam. You get me? I'll give everyone their say. As long as you be respectful, you get me? No abuse or nothing, or you get kicked off the channel. Even though man can handle it, you get me? But we're just talking real talk, you get me? Like, so big up to everyone that's in here. Smash them likes as you come in. You get me? But yeah, man. And that's another question I want to ask the people that are in here, yeah? What is your expectations for next season? Like, what do you expect Arsenal to do next season? I'd like to know that. Like, leave it in the comments if you haven't already. Like, let me know, like, what is your expectations, yeah, for next season? Like, do you think we should win a trophy? Like, are you one of them fans that say, oh, if we don't win anything and we come close like we did last season, to give them another try? Is that your opinion? That's certainly not my fucking opinion, bro. The man needs to be gone ASAP. You get me? Walking away like Craig David, fam. He needs to walk away, fam. Keep walking as well. Just keep walking, fam. Just walk away, fam. You get me? Yeah, but I'd like to know, like, let me know, people, like, what do you think? What is your expectations for this season? What is your expectations, people? I'd love to know your opinions. You get me? Share the love. Make sure you smash them likes. You get me? Just give me 1 second, fam. Just got to do a little toilet break. You get me? Don't go anywhere. If anyone wants to come in for a few minutes, the link's there. Help yourselves. I'll be back in 1 minute. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. 1 sec. Sorry, people. I am back, Rubai. What's everyone saying, fam? You get me? Like I said, fam, if anyone wants to come on for a little bit, you get me? The link's there. Just let me know. You get me? And I'll add you. You know what I mean? If not, then it's all good. Just listen to your boy Tex here. because I'm just giving you the realness right now, fam. You get me? So if you're in here, make sure you smash them likes. You get me? Like and subscribe to the channel. You get me? Road to 200 subs, people. So the quicker I could get there, the better. More content will be coming. You get me? So watch this space. You know what I mean? For the people that want me to do the music stream, hopefully I should be able to do it Saturday night. Hopefully Saturday night. So if anyone, if like you don't want me to do a stream talking about old school music, you get me, and have a little bit of vibes, you get me, like let me know in the comments if you want me to do it for Saturday night. I can make that happen. You get me? You know what I mean? And if people want to jump on that stream, you're more than welcome. And let me know like what songs that you like and stuff like that. Make it a fun stream, you get me, man? Because man don't want to always be talking about Arsenal, fam. I want to be talking about fun things, you get me? You get me? So let me know in the comments, people, like if you want me to do a music stream, like old school music, or even like, and when I say old school, I don't mean like just the 80s or the 90s. It could be 2000s as well, you know? You know what I mean? Like up until, it could go up until like the date today. You get me? We're talking about music in general. And it could be whatever music you want, fam. It could be rap, it could be reggae, garage, you know what I mean? Soca, like whatever, fam. R&B, you know what I mean? Like grime, you know what I mean? Like let me know in the comments, people, that would you like me to do that in terms of the stream? Because I could set it up. Like, and if anyone wants to come on, I'll share the link in the stream. You can come on and you can like have your say and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like if anyone wants to come on now, like let me know. You can have your say. You know what I mean? Do your thing. Big up to everyone that's in here. Make sure you smash them likes. You get me? Big up to everyone that's here. You get me? Like love for the love, people, man. Fully appreciate everyone that does come through, everyone that leaves comments. You get me? So if you could let me know, like, if you want me to do that stream, I can make that happen. You get me? Or if you want me to do other streams, like give me suggestions of what streams you want me to do, fam. You get me? Like, you know what I mean? I could do like a stream talking about old school footballers. You get me? Old school football teams and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I like talking about stuff like that. You get me? Like it's different to the usual cussing Arsenal. Like it's not that I enjoy cussing Arsenal, because I'd rather Arsenal just win, fam, and I'm just a happy person. You get me? I'd rather not be like ranting and raving, because I'm not that type of person. I'm not an angry person. I'm very happy. You get me? I'm very chilled out, very happy. You get me? Like down to earth person, always willing to help people, etc. You get me? But this club does something to me that gets me triggered, fam. You get me? It triggers me, fam. You get me? It proper triggers, man, fam. So all I can say is, like, thank you everyone for the support as always, fam. You get me? I always appreciate the support every single time. You know what I mean? Like, just like giving up your time to watch my content is more than enough, man. You get me, man? You know what I mean? Because I know there's so many other content creators that will be probably streaming right now. You get me? If not now, they'll be streaming at some point. You get me? So I can see like the views right here are a bit low, but that's understandable. You get me? Like, you know what I mean? Like it was gonna happen. But for the people that are in here, make sure you smash them likes. Like leave a comment, let me know like what ideas you want me to do on films. Like let me know, people, man. You get me? Don't be shy, man. You get me? I don't bite, fam. You get me? I'm not a scary person. You get me? Like I'm not scary, man. And if anyone wants to come on and get me, like the links there, you lot could come on for a few minutes and have your say if you like. You get me? Make sure you smash them likes as you're in here. You know what I mean? Like and subscribe to the channel. Like, let me know like what content you want me to do, non-Arsenal related. Obviously, I'll still have my Arsenal content anyway. You get me? Like, I'll still have my Arsenal content, but I'm just talking about like general content. Like, but I want to do something different to what other content creators do. You get me? Like, most content creators make the same sort of content. Like, it could be content on like relationship content. And I'm not gonna do that type of content because everyone else is doing it. I want to do content that a lot of people are not doing. Like, I've already done the gaming content, already done the movie content. I'm looking to do the music content. I'll try and see if I could do it for this Saturday evening. Hopefully, fingers crossed. You get me? Like, hopefully, man. Know what I mean? But if anyone wants to have their say quickly, you get me, the links there. So help yourselves. You know what I mean? Don't be shy. You get me? I'm just the chilled out lion, fam. You get me? So big up to everyone in here, as always. Yes, Wolfie. Big up, Wolfie, man. How you doing, my brother? Like, hope all is well with you. You get me? Big up to yourself every single time, man. Wolfie, lions bite. But they only bite when they're provoked, fam. You get me? More often than not, lions are the most calmest animals in the jungle, fam. They sit there and they lie down and they just patiently wait until their prey becomes available and then they attack, fam. But more often than not, fam, the lions are pretty chilled. It's the female lions are the ones that are the more aggressive. The male lions are the chilled out ones, you get me? But love for the love, bro. Big up Wolfie, Ross, big up. Yeah, big up E-Ross every single time. I'm well, bro. How's you? No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm here. Big up, man. Big up Wolfie. Sounds like Arteta. Yeah, flipping pandemic pet, boy. It's peak. It's peak. Pandemic pet, man. Mad thing. Big up Wolfie waits to pounce. No, it's true, fam. Like when you like do when you watch documentaries about lions, yeah, lions are pretty lazy, fam. It's normally the tigers and all of that are the most ferocious animals. You get me? Obviously, the lion's the king of the jungle. You know what I mean? Like if you watch Lion King, you'd know all of that, fam. You know what I mean? Like Mufasa and Simba. You know what I mean? Trust me, mad. Big up Wolfie, like and sub. You heard the man, people. Like and sub. Get me? Road to 200 subs. So get subscribing, people. You know what I mean? Smash them likes as always. Like I said, people, the links in the comments. If you want to come on for a few minutes, you're more than welcome. You get me? But big up to all the support anyway. Every single time. Love for the love, man. Love. You get me? But yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Because like, it's the same old story, fam. It's like Groundhog Day, isn't it? Because every time we get to the end of the season, it's always, oh, we were so unlucky. We'll move on to next season. Next season will be our year. And then it'll come full circle because next season, I'll be making a video like this, last game of the season. Yeah. And I guarantee you, the narrative will still be the same, fam. So let's remember that Lion Tex has said it here first. The narrative will be different, bro. The narrative will be, yeah. Oh, we were so unlucky. Oh, give Arteta another chance. Oh, he deserves to be He deserves to have the job. He deserves a new contract. He deserves to get his P45 and leave the club, fam. That's what he deserves, fam. He don't deserve any more money because he's had more than 700 million. You get me? And the man's still not bought a striker. And by the looks of it, fam, he don't look like buying a fucking striker if he's asking for Eddie Nketiah for 50 million for Eddie Nketiah. He looks like he's just priced him. He's basically priced him out the fucking market, fam. Because ain't no club in the world, yeah, stupid enough to pay Eddie Nketiah 50 million, fam. Who the hell is going to pay Arsenal Football Club 50 million for Axel Foley? Like, no, fam. Like, the new Beverly Hills Cop is coming out next week, fam. You get me? Like, for those of you that don't know, yeah, like, literally, yeah, they put a 50 million price on his head top, fam. If you go and check out AFTV, yeah, and all these other channels that do Arsenal content, yeah, you'll literally see it in their title, fam. Because I was like everyone else, fam. I couldn't believe it, fam. I was watching it thinking, $50 million? Who do you think he kidnapped? Chelsea Clinton? You know the ones there, fam? That's all it reminds me of, bruv. It's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, Wolfie. Yeah, bro. It's real. Bruv. I'm not even bantering you, bro. It's real, bruv. It is real. No joke, fam. I'm telling you. You'll see it online, fam. 50 million, bro. 50 million. Joke thing, fam. Yeah, fam. It's true, fam. It's true. It's true. Bro, you go and look, go search on Google or on YouTube or whatever, yeah? You'll see it, fam. You'll see it on one of AFTV's videos, fam. You'll see it, like 50 million for Eddie Nketiah, question mark. Like, why is that even a question, fam? He's not worth 50p, let alone 50 million, fam. Like, just get rid of that guy, fam. It's honestly, it's an embarrassment. It's an absolute embarrassment, bro. You get me? Embarrassing, fam. Never watching AFBBC again. Oh my lord. Bro. Fuck knows, man. Big up Wolfie, Chris Tucker settings. It's true, fam. You get me? These man think he's Chelsea Clinton, fam. You get me? Because that's the price that Chelsea Clinton. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's mad, bro. It is mad. Big up Wolf. Big up Wolfie. Phone ringing. Oh, what? Oh, Ross is trying to call you, Wolfie. Oh yeah, fair play, fair play. Hope you're all well, bro. Yeah, man. Everyone's good, bro. Get me? Everyone's good. Big up to everyone that's in here, man. Smash them likes as you come in. Big up, people. Wolfie's jumping on, yeah? Yeah, good guy, Wolfie. Big up, Wolfie, man. Yeah, jump on if you want to jump on, man. You can jump on for a bit. Get me? Love for the love, man. Let me. I'll put the link in the description. No, in the comments. Sorry. The link is there. You get me? Big up, man. Yeah, it's bro. It's crazy, fam. It's crazy. It is crazy.
Yes, my dog. What you saying?
You saying, Wolfie?
Bro, I'm not even being funny yet. When you said about that 50 mil, yeah, for Eddie Murphy, bro, I thought that was banter, you know. I thought you were joking.
Bro.
I was waiting for the and all sorts. Like, you know what I'm saying? 50 M's. Seriously, is that true?
Bro,
50 M's.
I swear to God, bruv. Like, literally, I saw it earlier today. And E. Ross actually mentioned it earlier in the chat. And I was like, Ross, I was like talking about every other thing, yeah, and I was like, there's something that I was forgetting that I was meant to talk about, and Eros reminded me, and I was like, oh yeah, flipping 50 million Eddie and Ketty, you know. Can you imagine that, Wolfie?
Bro, was that 10 mil for every goal he scored? Because he scored 5 goals. Hey, oh wait, am I right? Innit? He scored 5 goals. Ross or someone. Yeah,
I think it was about 5. Yeah,
I don't want to be a banter merch. Is that true that he scored about 5 goals? Yeah. Oh yeah, live. I'm sharing this to my channel as well. Yeah. So goes live on my channel. I'll be like, whoever sees this on my channel, give like Lion Tech a subscribe, man. Big
blessed for that, man. Blessed for that, man.
And obviously, I'm all about the love when it comes down to my YouTube content creators. So yeah, big love to you. Thanks for having me.
No, bro. No, you're welcome, man. You're welcome, man.
On a real like, because I'm not only am I a Chelsea fan, I'm a footballing man. Yeah, anyone that sees me talk will know that I'm a footballing man. I like realism. Yeah. I like realism. So I'm not being funny. If that's true about the $50 million. Literally $50 million for Eddie and Kenny? Are you crazy? Yeah, literally. Like, how are you, bro? How is Aubameyang getting sold by Barcelona for 12 million and Arteta's and Edward trying to force 50 for Eddie and Ketia?
Bro, if only I knew the answer to that, Wolfie. I can't lie. I don't know.
Like, I'm not gonna.
I don't get it.
I want an Arsenal channel, right? So I'm gonna ask this, right? With some of the players, okay, as far as I know, you guys haven't signed anyone since the end of the season, correct?
Nope, no one. We haven't even put in a bid for anyone either. No bids, nothing.
Well, no, actually, you did. That's for Cisco. But the thing is, we both got turned down by a bench warmer at the moment. So that's another story. That's the appeal of the Premier League in London. That's another story entirely. I've covered that anyway myself. But one thing I will say, and this is kind of because of the FFP rules, the players we're now going to be linked with, bro, because of FFP or PRS, DRS, LWT, BBC, whatever it is. Right? Believe me, the way football's changing and the way they're going to start scaling back money, bro. Like, I swear, and I'm not being a disrespect to the fans, but if the Arsenal board really think they're going to get 50 mil for players like Eddie and Ketia, big up, my guy, Deals. Big up, bro. If you're on my channel, please come on, give a like and a sub. Anyone that sees this on my channel, please give this guy, real G, right? This guy, man, a real gentleman. Give this guy a like and a sub.
No, man. Just on
whim, man. Let me come on. So big up to him. Big up, Deals, man. Hope you well, my brother. And that's a real Chelsea fan, right? That is really upset. But unfortunately, this is the way football's going. Because I'm telling you out there, I don't know. Let me give you guys a bit of inside information. Right, one of the reasons why me and Deals were getting angry as Chelsea fans, right, is because end of the day, right, it's one of those ones where people don't realize how much football is going to change over the next year or two. I'll big up Rosie as well, big up in the building, because one thing they're looking to do right now. Is anyone here an F1 fan? Now, if you're not, let me enlighten you on something.
Yeah.
If you watched F1 for a good 10 years or whatever else, when Red Bull were kicking everybody's ass because they developed a technology that not the rear diffuser they had on the bottom of their car, they were kicking everybody's backside and no one could compete because no matter how fast they were in a straight line, big up Mrs. My baby's in the building, big up. But no matter how fast they were in a straight line, the Red Bulls would always overtake them on the corner because they could take and keep the grip well so tight on corners that no one could. So you could be blatting around, but in the corners, you were always going to lose out. And then, as you know, in a race, if you're losing out on corners all the time, you're done. So literally, they would. So instead of being everybody able to match that, what they did was, because everyone got sick and tired of watching Vettel win for year after year, what they did was they stripped Red Bull of the diffuser they had. So their cars were slower. Right? Now, basically, because of Man City winning 4 or 5 Premier Leagues in a row, whatever, they're now going to do the same thing. Because this is how the authority... Because you know the whole City thing, the 115 charges, right?
Yeah.
The reason why that's been dragging out for so long is because City is smart, bro. They've been they tried to take the whole Premier League to court because this is such a farce. It's a good distraction tactic, but it's a lawyer tactic. It's trying to make you look at this hand without realizing what this hand's doing, basically, right? But sooner or later, City will get theirs. But the thing is, the way they're going to start tightening them down, and not only just because it's obviously Man City is a powerful club. They're the club, but they're not that powerful compared to teams like Barcelona, Man United, Real Madrid.
Yeah, they're not on that level yet.
Because they're still babies, bro. I don't give a shit what City fan wants to talk about Trevor. In terms of the history of football, the history of football is nearly 150 years old. You've been around for 20. Sit down. Just calm down. No, correction, not even 20. 15. You've been around for 15. Just even my club has been around since 1955. Granted, we only win one league title. Don't get me wrong, but we've been around since then.
Chelsea have been around, man. You know what I mean?
But the question is, the thing is, the authorities are getting pissed off with the amount of football that's being spent in money, the way it's being spent. So what they're going to do is, I don't know if anyone heard about the rule about you can only spend 2 times the amount of what your club generates for the next 2 seasons. So basically, right? No, not even our clubs. It's the lowest team in the league. Say, for example, we're starting with the back end of last year, right? If Burnley's budget was, say, for example, 20 million, they would try and cap the rest of us so no one else could spend more than 60. You understand? So it's twice their budget. And that's how they're going to try and bracket the rules. That's why Chelsea, and even though everyone hates the fact we didn't sign Elise, that's why we didn't give him 230 grand a year. And this is why we spent 1 billion refinancing the club. Not improving the squad. Let me be very clear on what I've just said. Refinancing the club. And I've said this on my Blues Brothers streams, and I think you've been there as well, Lam, when I said it, where we didn't spend 1 million to improve. We spent 1 billion to bring the wage cap down. Yeah.
I remember you saying that,
And it's the fact of we've gone from spending something like 5.6 million a week or something like 6 million a week to like 4.4. And we're still looking to drop that even further when we get rid of, because I'm not being funny. Wesley Fofana's a crock. He'll go. And he's on 240 grand.
No, I forgot you still had them, you know. I didn't see
Bro, we got a massive dilemma, right? Who's going to buy Lukaku off us? You guys are worried about getting rid of Eddie. At least people are interested in Eddie. Who's going to buy Lukaku after the Euro? Look at who's going to buy the Lukaku for 40 million after the Euros this brother's had. The guy can't hit a barn door. The guy can't hit a barn door, or he can't stay on side. Take your pick.
Yeah, he just can't stay on side.
Think of it. On the real, every time he's had the ball in the back of the net, he's been offside. Every other chance he's had, he's missed.
Yeah.
So you can't stay on side, or you can't hit a donkey's ass. One or the other. But that's over the next year, particularly over this season, you're going to see how. That's why Arsenal, right, in terms. Believe it or not, you think as Arsenal fans, you may have been sitting there laughing at us because obviously we had to sell hotels or whatever else to make FFP. Arsenal were in more trouble than us. You know that?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And you know why? Because because this is the one thing that saves Chelsea compared to Arsenal. When it comes to our outgoings, we've made hella money back.
You have. We don't sell no one good,
bro. Every one of your big players that has left you over the last 6 years has left either with a payoff or their contract terminated. That's all loss.
Or they've left for free, bro.
That's what I mean. Their contracts are terminated and they walk out the door.
Yeah.
How is it? This is what I don't get. You guys let Aubameyang go for free, and then Barcelona make 12 million off of us for him.
So I'm saying, bro.
And believe me, you think this wasn't gonna? Yes, it will come back to haunt you, because this is why Arsenal are doing exactly the same thing. That's why we're linked all to these dead players. That's why Arsenal are no longer interested in Ivan Toney. It's because at the end of the day, if Ivan Toney leaves Brentford to come to Arsenal, he's gonna want 150 grand plus. He's gonna want the big wages. He's gonna want to be treated like the superstar striker that he's not.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, Ivan Toney isn't worth that. Same thing with Elise, bruv. He isn't worth it. You think Bayern Bayern are in a panic right now because they just got because basically the reason why Bayern bought him is because their next door neighbors have just embarrassed them. They've won. They've won. They've done their own baby treble. Their own baby double. Sorry, because they won the Europa League, didn't they? And they won the league. They've gone unbeaten as well.
The whole season, yeah.
The whole season, and it's all been under Xabi Alonso's first season. So the Bayern board of it right now, sitting there going, rotted. Is this what this guy's just done, yeah? Right. Can you imagine that, innit? Can you imagine right now if City done a treble and gone unbeaten and how pissed Arsenal and Man United fans would be?
Oh, mate.
You see what I'm saying?
Them winning the treble, bruv. The unbeaten thing.
I tell you what, that treble, Man City fans, enjoy it while you can, you know, because guess what? That might get taken off you still. Because I'm not being funny. These 100, you know why these 115 charges keep on coming back up? Because they haven't gone away, Dread.
Yeah. No,
you don't talk about something that ain't relevant. So you know what I mean? When you buy a lottery ticket, then they come back, they call out the numbers. You didn't get one. You have to dash the ticket away, innit? You don't wait until next week and see if the same numbers come up. Maybe like, oh yeah, I got 2 numbers in there. Oh, but this ticket's not valid. Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's already done.
You get me, but you understand, because I want your thoughts on this, because one thing I like about it, yeah, and you can tell he's a yard man, still a bit of a, you can see, you know, Rasta man as well, you know, he's got his locks, you get me, and don't mess about, bro. My auntie was Jamaican, right? If you don't know,
fair play, man.
If you don't know about a slipper beating, I hope you never do.
Oh God,
I don't think going. I always say this: don't think going down will help. Because you're just a still target then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but on the reals, but I want your opinion on this, yeah, because I have to say, as from the Arsenal point of view, right, you tell me how, because as I said, I used F1 as the basis, as a comparison, but I want to know from you, when all these financial rules start clamping down, you think Arsenal are going to be able to sell these dead man like Eddie Nketiah for 50 mil, bro? You'll be selling them for... The real asking price for someone like Eddie Nketiah would probably be about 10 million.
That's literally what I said earlier. Like,
if
that's literally, like that. 10 million at best. Because, maybe like, 20 million at a push. And that's at a push.
Yeah, so just to comment on something in the chat, because I think deals, because Man United are another one that are fucked. Because you think about right,
money as well, man.
Bro. No, you think about all the massive guys they got on big wages, right? Casemiro's on big wages. Varane's on big wages. I think Shaw's on big wages. Rashford's on big wages. I think Casemiro's on. I said Casemiro. I think Amrabat when he was there was on a lot of. They're screwed when all these new rules come into effect at the back end of next season. They're screwed. They're gonna have to do. They're gonna have to do what you man did and terminate bare contracts and hope they can just start making money off a new deal or something. Because believe me, and by the way, if
they ain't got no players that anyone wants, bruv. Like,
but the thing is,
they got like maybe a couple of players that they'll take, but other than that, like most of
who would you take out of United? Seriously, there's not many of them. I would still take Casemiro because he's still a quality player.
Yeah, Casemiro. I'll take. Oh, who else was there? I'll take Varane. I'll take. I know he's left on a free now, but I'll take him as backup for like one of our centre backs. Because
he's injury prone, bro. He's never fit. That's why you let him go.
You know the thing is, is that if Saliba or Gabriel gets injured, we ain't got nobody that can play in the defence, bro.
Yes, you can. You can play Timberlake.
But
you can play at centre back.
He's not a defender though. He's more of a right back. If I'm being honest,
attacking fullback.
He's like an attacking right back. So I don't think I don't think he's like a defender like that. But
you might should cop a dunk or someone off Brighton.
Yeah,
he'd be cheap
I just want someone that's competent. That if like one of them gets injured, they can just slot in and do a job. You know what I mean? Because we're relying on putting Ben White out of position.
Big up, Leroy.
Crazy.
You got no faith in Tomiyasu at centre back either, because he supposedly can play there. Okay, Ben White's a no. I know Ben White's a no because he's been there before and he got totally ripped. Yeah, that's what I mean. He got totally ripped, bro. He got totally ripped.
With Tomiyasu, I've not actually seen him at centre back, to be honest. I've never actually seen him play there, so I wouldn't know how the hell he would get on. But every time I see Tomiyasu, he's either at right back or left back. I've never really seen him at centre back, so
I've never seen Zinchenko.
Even that would be a bit of a risk.
I've never seen Zinchenko at full-back either, even when he plays.
Oh God, don't get me started on that guy, bro.
Bart Simpson.
Oh, bro, I can't stand that guy. No, I can't stand him.
Yeah, but
honestly.
But big up Leroy of the Fight Week show, by the way, in the building. Big up.
Big up, people. Big up.
And please, again, I need to quickly bring up. I need to put. Because now I'm streaming. I'm gonna need to quickly put a link to Lions channel in my chat. Because the only other, because I want to ask you this, right? As an Arsenal fan, because you want to talk about Arsenal, so I'm not going to drone on about Chelsea. But
that's cool.
What do you expect as an Arsenal fan over the transfer window and for next season? I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah, well, over the transfer window, I expect us to address the areas that we need to address. So a striker is very much needed, bro, because we can't rely on someone like Kai Havertz as our only striker.
That's King Kai, bro. I thought that was King Kai to certain Arsenal fans, bro. King Kai, bro.
Bro, you lot didn't even rate him, bro, so I didn't rate him either.
Yeah, we shot him, bro. That proves we shot him, bro.
That's what I'm saying,
but you bought him, so you must rate him.
Well,
not you personally. Yeah, not you personally. Anyway, I take that back. Not you personally.
Yeah, that's what that's his logic when it comes to buying players, bro. Like his talent ID is all over the place, bro. But we definitely need a striker. We need someone on the right wing. We definitely need a couple of midfielders, 100%.
Yeah.
And a few defenders.
Well. You
need a couple of centre backs, and we need a left back.
Tierney, would you guys keep Tierney back after his loan?
Me, I personally would, but I know the manager ain't gonna do it, so we might as well just sell him. But I think Timber's probably gonna play at left back, but we need someone to be back up to him.
Bless you, Leroy.
Because I'm not trying to see Bart Simpson at this club again. I'm not trying to see it, bro. I can't see that anymore, man. Because every time he plays, this guy's either in midfield, or he's at right back, or he's in the number 10 position. He's never at left back, bro. He's never there, bro.
You know what Zinchenko's like? He's like Bart Simpson going down the road at the beginning of the intro on the
on the
skateboard.
Crashing his skateboard.
Yeah, he crashes.
You know what's there, man. That's why it's Bart Simpson. He's a calamity, man. He really is.
Well,
man.
No, I'll tell you what. You know what it is, yeah? Right? All he is for me is just Ukraine Trent Alexander-Arnold. Because the one thing about it is, this is the thing. This is what I don't get, and this is the hypocrisy of England for you, right? Why is it that Trent Alexander-Arnold is rated, but Zinchenko isn't, when they're the same sort of player? One just plays on the left, one plays on the right.
Yeah, it's English tax, isn't it? That's what it is.
Because I was having one of my because Deals that comes on my channel was being wound up by a Liverpool fan, Kieran, the other day, and he was saying to us that Trent Alexander-Arnold's even better than Reece James. So it's like, why? Okay, if he's such a great right back, then why is he the only right back in the Premier League that people don't want to play him as a right
back? Who the hell said that? He's better than Reece James?
Yeah.
What are they smoking, man?
I don't know, bruv. But the thing is, I still have to concede that even if Reece James is a better player, he's never fit.
Yeah, that's the only issue with him. He's never fit.
Yeah.
But when he plays, he's good.
But the thing is, with
that's one thing I'd say.
With Zinni, I never understood why you guys never did what the Ukraine did, and sometimes either play him as a centre mid or a left winger.
Yeah. To be honest, I would have played him in midfield, higher up the pitch, if it was up to me, because the guy's always there anyway, so you might as well just play him there. Playing him inverted Yeah, it's just killing the team, man.
Well, the thing is,
because any type of winger, yeah, that gets down that right hand side, yeah, it's got open space to run into every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing, like, and then you got Gabriel having to shift over to left back because this man's out of position, and that means Saliba's on his own practically, and then Ben White has to sort of cover Saliba. So it's basically like all over the place. Like you saw it, like I don't know if you watched the Aston Villa game or not.
The one when they beat you 2-0 in the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I did.
I was
on Tony's watch along doing that, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah, like you saw exactly what happened. Like Zinchenko ended up on the right for some reason. Yeah, and there was no one on the left, and then Liam Bailey gets a tapping on the back stick.
Yeah, Unai Emery killed you guys second half that game.
This is what I'm saying. Like that was a prime example of what we have to suffer when he plays. Now, I mean, at least when Tomiyasu played or Kivio played for a little bit, like they would stay on the left. They wouldn't get forward as much because Ben White was the one always going forward.
Well, can I ask you a question? Do you reckon you guys could go free at the back like we did? Because let me explain something quickly. When we have a player exactly the same sort of like mold that you have in Zinchenko. His name's Ben Chilwell. Right?
Oh yeah. Oh God.
It's what do you call a football team with no trophies since 2001? I don't know where you're going with that one, Leroy, but that's fair enough. He's gonna banter. But anyway, yeah, we've got us the similar guy called Ben Chilwell, and he likes to cut up the pitch and bomb down the pitch and sometimes cut inside like Zinchenko does. But when we had the free at the back system, Rudiger was always filling the vacated space that he would leave, so we didn't get exposed. Now, as far as I know, that three in the back system there was always someone there, namely Thiago Silva tucked in behind. Cesar Azpilicueta would tuck in on the right-hand side, and then Antonio Rudiger would tuck in on the left-hand side, while Reece James and Chilwell would go up, and they would cover the space so we wouldn't get exposed. Now, one thing I don't get when you that's what you should do, or inverted wing backs, not full backs, inverted wing backs.
Yeah.
Now, the problem with that sort of system when you play a four at the back is you get left exposed in the wide positions, and that's how Villa stuffed you. Because, like you said, they exploited the spaces that obviously that Zinchenko and them left, and they bombed down the sides. And obviously Bailey, it was literally, wasn't it, one winger to the other? And then when Bailey had that tackle,
yeah, it was literally that.
So that's what I mean. So the thing is, and this is the problem with most managers nowadays. They're not cute when it comes to tactics, particularly in England. No manager in England right now is tactical. None.
No, they're not. They're not.
The closest we had was Steve Copper at Nottingham Forest. He was the closest legit thing to tactical in the league because he had so many players. He had to try and like mix match the players to whoever he was playing. He was the only man Poch wasn't tactical. Arteta's certainly not tactical.
He's never been tactical.
I don't even know if Eric Ten Hag knows what tactics is. And Postecoglou seems to found what tactics means high line, play aggressive football, and then just see what happens. Yeah. So you know what I mean, and that's why in England, that's why all the English teams got knocked out in Europe in 1 week, with the exception of Villa.
No coincidence, is it?
No, it wasn't, bro. Because every single that's why. Bayern Munich, when you guys even though maybe on paper in terms of form, you guys were stronger, Tuchel knew exactly what to do to shut you lot down.
100%. He had us locked up, man. We couldn't do
exactly.
nothing.
Because that's what all good tactical managers do. They stifle the way you play and then counter you on the way out.
Yeah.
And I know
it was similar in the Bayern Munich game as well. Like the one at the Emirates. Like,
even the Porto game, bro.
We're getting dragged out of position.
Yeah, even the Leroy
Sané was dragging us out of position all the time.
Look at that first away game against Porto, bro, and they beat you 1-0.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, I appreciate that on both your days, you're probably a fair bit stronger than what they are. But because tactically they knew how to ruffle your feathers, you guys were lucky to only lose that game 1-0 because they had a goal off the gate. But was it a ball off the line? I think it was Saliba that cleared it off, right?
Yeah. That was in the first half, I think.
That was it was either in the first half or the second half of the first game. But
yeah,
I remember it bouncing off and it rolls out, and Liz Saliba literally has to kick it off the line before it rolls behind the goal. So you know what I mean? Like, but the thing is, that's the problem. Like, I was getting that when I said about the tactical shift. But let's go back to Eddie Nketiah and the way Arsenal do business. Now, the way Arsenal do business is going to have to dramatically change, because even if you guys take small bits of profit, you need to now start making the business where you make profit. Even if, because I'm not being funny, you got rid of what? Lokonga's gone now, isn't he?
I think he's going on loan, yeah.
He's going, okay, that ain't no good.
He's on loan. That's what I
mean. Cedric Suarez is gone now, isn't he?
Yeah.
You guys released him, right? How much did you guys pay for him?
I think it was free. It was a free contract.
Was it a free?
He was injured when we got him, though. That was the thing.
All right. So what's gonna okay? Because out of your team, right? Who would you say was dead wood? I'm asking. I'm not picking up.
What right now?
Yeah.
Axel Foley. Yeah, him. I'm gonna say Jesus. I know that's not popular, but I don't give a fuck. To be honest.
No, that's fair enough. No, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah.
Zinchenko, Fabio Vieira, El Neni.
You know what? I reckon Fabio, you might want to loan out and give a bit more time, because he's only 23, 22. So maybe if you let him develop more in another team, maybe.
Yeah, if he goes out on loan, he goes out on loan, but he ain't gonna be playing. I know that much, because he would have been playing this season. Because the amount of times Odegaard had stinkers and the guy never saw a pitch. You know what I mean? He was just stuck on the bench. So
I feel sorry for ESR, because we were going to buy him off you lot, and that would have been a good saving. Considering it, because we bid 40 mil for him.
Yeah.
And you guys rejected it, and it was one of those ones where that's all right, because we went off and bought Cole Palmer, so that's fine.
Sure.
We ain't complaining. So it's one of those ones that maybe. If you would have sold ESR to us, you guys could have maybe gone off and got Palmer. How about that? And he bangs 20 goals for you guys instead.
Well, if that's if we're gonna go down that Man City thingy, then Cole Palmer would have been the guy to get, not flipping Jesus and Zinchenko. You know what I mean? We're looking in the wrong places.
No. The thing is, the difference is though, we're Project Youth. You guys are Project Win. You thought you were getting winners from in Jesus and Zinchenko.
Yeah.
You thought you guys were going to get that little bit that completes the puzzle. So it's one of those ones where, okay, if they weren't quite what you expect them to be, get rid of them and move on. So hang on. So you said you gave ESR a blight, right? But you said, all right, so far you said Eddie, you said
Jesus,
you said Zinchenko. Who else have I missed?
I did say Fabio Vieira.
Yeah, Fabio. That was the other one.
Who else? The El Neni, but El Neni is gone anyway.
Yeah. He went on the free because you guys terminated his contract as well, wasn't it? Or did his contract expire?
I think his contract expired.
Bro, the amount of dough you guys lose out on, bro.
Bro, Ramsdale as well, another one. Nah, he's dead as well.
Well, you reckon what? You reckon Rayo's better than him?
Slightly. And that's not really saying a lot, but slightly. At least he can concentrate. You know what I mean? Ramsdale said he can't concentrate, man.
Pigeons, wasn't it? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pigeons are getting distracted. You know what I mean? So, bro.
The banter that football's become, bro.
That's what I mean. Like, football's nowhere near like when we grew up watching, bro. Nowhere near it, man. It's so below par. It's ridiculous, bro. Like, that's why I like doing the series I do with Matty. Like, because it just brings me back to what I was used to.
Big up, Matty Savaguna, bro. What a G.
Yeah, man. He's a real one there, man.
Yeah, he is, man. Yeah, I'm moderating for him, bro. He's a cool guy, bro.
No, Matty's son, man. Matty's a rare man. But yeah, it just brings me back. Like, when I'm watching it, like, I'm thinking, bloody hell, man. Like, I haven't seen finishes like that in ages.
Hey, bro, do you remember people used to place it under the goalkeeper? Yeah, Trezeguet, Del Piero, Ronaldo, Raul. Diego Tristan, if you know who I'm talking about.
Oh my days. Diego Tristan, flipping Valeron.
Yeah, Valeron. He knows.
Yeah,
Man knows about Super Deportivo, bro. Yeah, the one that won the league. Yeah, the one that won the league. Like, they won La Liga.
Them lot.
Yes, come on. What about how good your Valencia knowledge?
Sick, you know?
Bro, do you remember Valencia's team under Benitez with Albelda, Baraja, Refente, Vicente,
Almar, Pablo Aimar, and all of them.
Yes, Pablo Aimar, the Argentinian, bro, the little wizard playmaker, bro. Yes,
he was sick. He was sick. Yeah, but them man, they nearly won the Champions League twice.
Bro, they were in the Champions League final 2 years in a row, innit? And they lost both. 2 years in a row, man.
They lost it both on penalties.
Bayern and Real Madrid,
I think. Yeah.
2002, it was Real Madrid. Bayern the following year.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It's nowhere near them levels now, man.
No, bro, it's not. I know there's Deadwood, right? How much do you reckon you guys are going to get for that Deadwood? All those 5 players you just mentioned. How much do you reckon? Assuming they don't all get their contracts terminated.
Well, we ain't getting 50 million for Eddie Nketiah. So any Arsenal fans that are thinking that you can dream on, take 10 million.
That needs to be slashed.
Just take 10 million and just get rid of him. With Jay-Z,
pure profit, isn't it?
Yeah,
it'd be pure profit because he's a homegrown player.
About 30 odd million, 40 million maybe at a push.
If we're lucky for Jesus.
I'm just saying that roughly. I'm not saying that's how much you'll go from. I'm just saying that roughly. But Fabio Vieira, maybe 20 million, something like that. So when you add it all up, really,
maybe about 50, 60 M's. Back. Yeah, maybe about 40, 50, 60 max. Maybe. And that's for 5 players.
Nothing back for these players, man.
That's shocking.
That's the thing. Exactly.
That's not even what we got for Kai Havertz. No effect. No offense. And that was and believe me, he was one of the deadest of deadwood. The only player that annoyed me more at Chelsea than Kai Havertz was Mason Mount. And we got 55 M's off
a lot of Chelsea fans say that.
No, bro, you know why, yeah? This guy was so on leaving before his actual transfer. He had to redo. And he changed his hair color, bro. Man had to do his goodbye video twice.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I remember.
And it dragged on. I'm not being funny, yeah? This is one of those guys that won the Champions League with us. Oh, I love the club. I never want to leave. Oh, I want to leave. All right, then. Bye. Just go.
See, that's what I mean. Chelsea were ruthless back then, man. You know, we're ruthless.
We
like any player that don't want to be there, you just get rid of them.
We still are. But the thing is, right now, as I said, one thing I will say is right now, even though I hate Todd Boehly and the way they've gone about it, because they seem to have gone out of their way to erase the tradition of Chelsea over the last 20 years or 20 plus years now. It's one of those ones where they may be still a step ahead of everybody, because I don't rate them as owners yet. Oh, well, I have to stick it out because they ain't leaving. But realistically, the only group of people I can blame is the British government, because this all happened because of the British government. And, and the fake.
He weren't planning to leave. He was just forced out.
Bruv, they bought the club for 5.5 billion, right? And Abramovich saw none of it. But where did that money really go?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a political debate for another time. But considering
probably in their back pocket.
It's funny how you know what I'm saying, but it's funny how you don't hear nothing about the Ukraine war now, though, because they didn't want to do. Because in the western part of Ukraine, where the rich people live, it's not quite so war-y. In the eastern part of Ukraine, where it is a bit more, where the poor folk live, it's a bit different. But that's Ukraine story is something else for men far more qualified than me. But one thing I will say is there's going to be a renaissance in football, and it's going to be one of those things that most of us suck or think will suck, because the age of buying a superstar player is pretty much going to come to an end, bro. You know what I mean? You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to afford to sign a guy on 200 grand plus wages, because just by the rules, you're simply not going to be allowed to do it. And think about what I said as well. And mark my words, they said it already. Go and check it. The new FFP, PRS, whatever you want to call it, twice the transfer budget of the smallest club in the Premier League at the time. So if Burnley are spending, okay, who's coming up from the Championship? Leicester, for example. So for the next season or the season afterwards, if Leicester are still like the poorest earning club in the Premier League or wherever else, and they can only spend 30 million, the rest of us can only spend twice that. Think about it. Think of the chokehold. That's why Chelsea are buying up and sucking all these youngsters up now, bruv. Why they still can spend.
And so you later got them on them death row contracts, man. Like 8 years and shit.
No, but 8 years. But the thing is, it's clever though, because think about it.
It's clever. It is clever. I rate it.
Because now they banned it. Because that's the thing. As businessmen, I rate Todd Boehly and them because they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But as football owners, do you quite listen to the fans? Are you? Because I know they said about successful over in the States with the way they run their teams, but the setup for how they run their teams is completely different. They don't have a transfer window. They have a draft. They have no promotion
America's different. Yeah,
they have no promotion or relegation in their competitions. You just make the playoffs, or if you can make the playoffs and go on, you might win something or go on to a World Series or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The setup for it is completely different. And there's no punishment because even if you watch basketball, you know, Region A, Region B, Region C, all that. These man, if they don't make it to a playoff, that's it. Their season's done. But there's no punishment for it. They don't get relegated to nowhere. It's just season's done.
It's true. It's true.
So, and the thing is, right? Okay, and this is one thing that makes me laugh about Broly and them lot. They may be masters of their own trade, but this is not your trade. You have to adapt. You have to adapt. But I will say this: if the way things are going is true, they're still a step ahead of everybody. And
he's a smart dude because he came in and saw the loophole and I'm just going to exploit it.
He did. He slapped FFP in the face, bro. He slapped him dirt in the face.
Yeah.
And think about it: there's not a single player at Chelsea other than Wesley Joke Fofana, who we can't sell because he's been injured for 2 years, and Romelu Lukaku, who's on 300. He's on 300 grand a week, and
300 grand.
Yeah, that's what we bought him. Because don't forget, we bought him for like 91 point whatever it was.
Yeah, nearly 100 mil.
Nearly 100 mil, bro. The only other deal I can think of that went as badly as that, or even worse, was Hazard to Madrid.
True.
Bro. They paid 140 million for a guy that played 25 times in 3 seasons.
Boys, I can't lie. They never got the Chelsea Hazard at all, man.
Well, to be honest, you could argue the same problem with what's going on in England now is why everyone's getting injured was the same problem in Spain and when he left. Why is it the players in England can't stay fit anymore?
That's a good question, man. Because it's happening at all the clubs. Because Arsenal used to be famous for like long-term injuries to everyone. Like every season we were suffering from injuries.
Yeah, Wenger changed
that. Like last season was probably one of the only seasons I can remember where we didn't have many injuries.
Yeah, Timber was unlucky, but Timber was unlucky as well, and that was arguably Arteta's fault. I'm not sure about Partey, about all that was down to injury. I think it was because he had case.
Yeah, there's something behind the scenes. Man.
Yeah, there was, man.
I don't believe that crap. I don't believe he was injured too tough.
No, I don't believe it either. But the funny thing is, like I said, you said about the striker issue was the first issue you guys had, right? Who do you realistically think you're going to get? If anybody.
Well, who I would like to get is either Isak or I don't know. Like, would you go
Isak. Would you go for Osherman? Because apparently he's available for 100 million euros now.
To be honest, I don't really rate him like that. But if like they sign him, then I'll take him. Don't get me wrong, he'll score goals and that, but not really feeling him as much as everyone else is, to be honest. But
I think he's overhyped, bro. I think he's way overhyped.
He is overhyped. He is. Like, from what I've seen, like, I don't really see anything special. Apart from the fact that he puts the ball in the back of the net at times.
Oh, yeah, and he's injured a lot.
Yeah, that's about it. Well, he'll fit in at Arsenal then, isn't it? You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Like,
very well.
Yo, welcome, Timber. You know what I mean? Like move over, bro. I need to get on the bench with you. You get me?
Trust me. But no, like the players that I want us to get, we're not gonna get anywhere. I know this club too well. We're not gonna get anyone that we want, bruv. It's gonna be whoever they get.
Well,
it's probably gonna be some fucking 18-year-old from
a left back, centre back, a left back,
Yeah.
centre back, striker. Who do you want? Left back, centre back, striker. Who do you want?
Striker right now.
But which one? Who would you take if you have just your open choice? Forget realism or whatever else for a second. If you could pick a centre back, a striker, and a left back, who would you take? Because apparently Alphonso Davies, right, Bayern are willing to let him go for about 60 M's. Even though you'd probably have to break your wages, though.
If I was to pick one, it would have to be a striker.
Well, who,
because I feel like
your optimum pick.
That would be literally the number one.
Isak, yeah? Would you take it?
Yeah, someone like Isak. Because he could finish. Like I know, like people will say he has his injury problems, but he's been fit most of the season. If we're being honest, he's been injured for a couple of games.
I would take him because he's the only boy I've seen in world football recently that only needs one chance.
Yeah.
I will say this: out of all the players I've seen Saka, Jackson, whatever. When they all miss chance, Isak don't miss, bruv. That's the one thing I will rate about him.
You don't.
When he takes a shot, that ball only leaves his foot if he knows he's gonna get that shot on target, and that's what I like about him. He's precise with his shooting, and he's a good shooter as well, bruv. He's a good shooter. He's the last. Put it this way: if the ball dropped to him in the box, he's like Van der Man back in the day. He's the last person. He's the last person in the world the ball to drop to, because he'll put it in the back of the net. Because I remember Van Nistelrooy used to be a baller but he adapted his game. Fergie was like, "Yeah, you can run with the ball and that, but just stay in the box, and became the ultimate goal poacher, bro."
That's it. But a lot of people think that Van Nistelrooy was just a goal poacher, but that guy could play football.
Yeah,
like his link up play was good.
Dutchman, total really football.
Good, all that's what I'm saying, Dutchman.
Yeah,
like, they can all play football.
Ferguson just got the best out of him by saying, "Look, you're a great finisher. I need that," and the rest is history, really.
Yeah, because he didn't need Van Nistelrooy to do all of that because he had the techie ballers.
Yeah,
like
you had Giggsy and them doing it anyway.
And that they can do that. Now, all you need to do is finish the chances they put in on the plate for you. That was it.
That's what me and Lion were talking about when we were saying about different kind of... Okay, let me tell you the difference between ballers now to call ballers when me and Lion were watching like prime football, right? When David Villa first went to Barcelona, and I think 2008, 2009, right? There was a conversation that David Villa had with Xavi and said, "How do I let you know to you when to pass me the ball when I'm in space?" And Xavi said, "Don't worry about it. Just find the space. The ball will come to you." Now, deep that for a second. Just deep it for a second. Xavi has just told David Villa, "Don't worry about the ball. Just find the space. When you're in the space, the ball will come to you." Oh, yeah. A treble later. If they won the treble, innit? Because remember that famous 5? Was it the 5-0 slapping? You got all the Barcelona fans with the Real Madrid fans. Remember that? Remember that? You remember that, Lan? You remember that? Way back. And they were like 5, bye. Bro. But the thing is, that's the difference. Nowadays, you're lucky if a brother sees a brother in space.
Exactly. You ain't got no creativity in these players now. But it's very rare.
And England is the best example, right? You look at the game the other day, right? When they started with Jude and Foden and all that, right? Yeah. England are dead. And you know why I tell you England are dead? Because they got no wide players. Jude Bellingham, Phil Foden, and Cole Palmer, when they were playing, were all trying to get into the same spaces. They're all number 10s.
Well, that's Southgate for you, though, man. Literally, man. That guy's honestly.
But anyway, I've had my little rant. I'll shut up. Big up having me on.
No, you're more than welcome, and I'm enjoying it, man. 100%.
Big up Deji Spurs in the building, my brother. What you saying, my G?
Big up Deji, man.
Deji, my guy. Big up, bro. So like and subscribe to Deji as well, man. What a G. True gentleman, man. I look forward to doing the next
Yeah, Deji's a real one, man. Big up to Deji every time, man.
Mm-hmm. Love. Don't shake your bum violently or he'll come for you with his club. The Arsenal Slayer.
I am not one of them guys that are shaking their bums, bro. That's AFTV and them not, bro. You know what I mean? They can shake their bums. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Nah. I'm not about all that shit, man. Nah.
No,
I just want my team to win, bro. Like, it's been 20 years, bro. You know what I mean? Like, imagine waiting 20 years for a league title, bro.
You know I mean? I'm not even being funny. I'm approaching 7-8 myself still.
That nigga getting to the 10 mark real soon, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be on my first decade soon. Like, the clock's ticking. Yeah, clock is ticking. and there's the link in my channel as well. If you're watching this on my channel and you see Deji's channel, please smash a sub on the guy. The guy's a G, man. I got bare love for Deji.
Yes, subscribe to Deji, people, man. 100%.
Deji. And by the way, give Lion a sub as well, bro. He's a good brother, man. Please, if you can.
Like, big up Deji, man.
If you can, like, smash.
I see Deji out there, man. Big up Deji.
Deji. Like, one thing about it, Deji is like the Spurs league gunner. If you actually listen to what he's saying, it makes sense. But because people don't want to hear that because it's Spurs, delusional Deji. No, listen to what the guy's actually got to say. Like, okay, then decide whether you think it's. Don't say, "Oh, Spurs can challenge for." Oh, you're delusional. Hang on, let him finish. If he signs 3 more players, we can just keep consistent.
Yeah, because at least he adds context to what he says. You know what I mean,
bro? That's the problem. He will say what he thinks and then explain it. But as soon as he says what he thinks, a lot of man just cut him off, and it's just like, why? If he can explain it, and when they hear it, it's like they don't accept the explanation. It's just like, if you can keep that, yeah, exactly. He's not. He just has expectations like he does for his club, like we all do.
Yeah.
And I'm not even being funny, right? Realistically, and this doesn't go for Lion because I don't know Lion's personal point of view on this, but a lot of Arsenal's point of view was they were still in a title race after Villa game. You weren't in a title race.
Oh, mate. Because I literally ended that title race right there and then.
Well, like, I'm a liar.
When it was my post-match reaction, I literally said the title's done. I said it right there and then. And I literally knew it was done. I knew it was done from then. All it was, was people like hoping that Man City would slip up. But I said from there and then, I said it from that game on, they're going to win all of their games. I literally said it on that video. I knew they were. I knew they were.
That's what City do. They always do that. They always like run slow. They'll get a couple of defeats, and in the second half of the season, it's like that steam train. We all knew that was going to happen. They ain't lost a game since November in the league.
Well, a lot of people have forgotten about that as well.
Well, the thing is, this is what I don't get. If you're already relying on someone else to do you a favor, then you're not in it, bruv. You're just hoping. Exactly. Oh yeah, like Matty says, the hope strategy.
Exactly.
The hope strategy. You can't do nothing based on hope. You got to do it based on facts.
It's the hope that kills you. That's what it is. It's the hope.
No, it's not the hope that kills you. It's because hope is the basis of everything. You hope you win the league. That's why you compete. But at the same time, you don't live a falsity. When the hope is done because it's no longer in your hands, you don't like the idea. Because it's kind of become mythical last season now with the whole Spurs Arsenal thing. Yeah. The whole, it was almost done like Crips and Bloods and all that kind of. There was like the North London United and all this kind.
Honestly, man.
Bro, I swear, when I saw that, I normally I would banter about it, but when I saw what was happening about, and I heard 3,000 Arsenal fans got into the Spurs stadium to cheer on Spurs. I was just like, they got to be tourists, bruv.
Ain't no real Arsenal fan doing that, I'm telling you.
Bruv, the only time back in the day, 3,000 Arsenal fans would have been bursting if they were trying to burn the place down. And I'm not even kidding. Other than that, you would have... I'll tell you this for a fact. From when I was born in 1986, all the way up to maybe before football really started getting rotty, maybe about 2019, 2020, there was no way in hell an Arsenal fan would ever walked in that ground unless you were watching the Arsenal they're playing.
No, 100%, man. Who's going to Tottenham if it's not for North London derby?
Well,
like, not unless you value your life, bro. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, this is the thing, yeah. And I know this is kind of what I like, and I know you like the same thing. You like to be real. The shameless way that football content is done nowadays. Now, I'm not even being funny, right? It doesn't matter if you look at AFTV, which is fan based. It doesn't matter if you look at mainstream media, like at Sky Sports, when it was just like, over to you, Arsenal, over to you, City, over to you. Oh, sorry, you can't say Liverpool anymore. Sorry. But you know what I mean? It's that narrative. Why have we always got to treat everything like an episode of EastEnders and put a dramatic spin on it?
Oh, pure drama, man.
And that's the thing. And it's the same thing in the Euros. Why is it, when you listen to the Slovenia guy, why is it everyone in the Slovenia squad keeps their mouth shut? Everyone in the Spain squad keeps their mouth shut. Everyone in, I don't know, the Portugal squad keeps their mouth shut. But then you see Mark Guéhi talking about Southgate's record speaks for itself.
You know, it's always England in these tournaments that run up their mouth the most, but never achieve anything.
And I'll tell you what, Mark Guéhi, right? Okay, he's an ex-Chelsea academy product. That guy should have had his mouth slapped when he said that. Because if you actually look at Southgate's career, even as a player, you can track his failure, right? Euro 96, he missed a penalty. Wait. Euro 96, he missed a penalty. 2006, he gets Middlesbrough into a UEFA Cup final against Sevilla. They absolutely just shred them 4-0. 2020, he gets them to a Euros final, right, against Italy. They lose that. You can actually track Southgate's failures.
Yep.
You can actually track them over his career.
Exactly.
And I'm not being funny. This guy was bare washed up and finished up at Middlesbrough, by the way. And that was when Middlesbrough were relegated as well, by the way.
And he got them relegated.
I think he actually did.
Yeah, he did.
I actually think he did get them relegated. He was their manager when they were relegated. I think Lyon's right on that one, actually.
Yeah, he was, I think.
Yeah. So, right. What do you expect? This is why we say, when guys like Lyon, myself, Lee Gunner, Matty, some of the others, even like Uncle Rods as well, who's an old school Liverpool fan.
Yeah, big up Rods, man.
To trash, we have to see as fans compared to what we've seen. It's chalk and cheese, bruv.
It is.
It's like it's like you're getting jerk chicken fresh out of the jerk pan, or you're going to like prison food where you're getting lukewarm porridge. It's chalk and cheese. So I use the jerk chicken example because like that's one of my favorite meals still. You know what I'm saying? It is, bro. I'm not even joking. Ask my missus; she'll tell you. I love eating.
No, I hear it.
Me and her, we have whenever she's down, we have Caribbean every Saturday. No fail, not even a lie. But anyway,
no, I heard it, bro.
But the thing is, that's what I'm saying. Like the narrative, the way things are spun, like the way things are said, it's like for us, it's called like to the modern kids or whatever. It's hype and it's news. To us, it's 80%, 90% bullshit. This is stuff that doesn't need to be said. Why is Mike Guéhi coming out running out his mouth? Shut your mouth. You don't need to hear what Phil Foden is having a third child, all that jazz. Just shut up, let the man get on with it. And why is it at the beginning of every international? It's coming home. It never does.
Oh, it winds me up, man. It proper winds me up.
There you go. Look, my missus every time. DJ Crane in the building, big up as well. Oh.
Big up DJ Crane.
I'm with the Lions, so you gotta go. Sorry, I'm too.
They might as well call me Simba. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Big up the African people as well. Because if you don't know about Africa, learn about Africa. Now you gotta try harder than that, man. That's some Tony the Tiger flex. I'm like, that's some like Frosty's flex, man. You gotta put a real jungle flex in there. Not, yeah. It ain't no cereal box.
Like Frosties and that.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Tony the Tiger. You know what I mean? Like, oh dear. But yeah, mad thing, man. The way football's gone, it's tragic.
Yeah, it's
genuinely
gone
tragic.
It's in the bin, bro. It's in the bin. Trust me.
But I'm gonna
that's why I want to do old school content on old school footballers, because a lot of these people want me to rate these players, and I'm like, did you actually see the players that I was watching? And I'm not even talking about the Ballon d'Or winners, like the R9s and all
on average. I'm
even talking about the average ones back then that were classed as average.
Right. How many
teams? Levels above these players now.
Bro, how many teams did we have back in the day, yeah? Right? Like the Southamptons and all that, even the Fulhams and all that had players that we could never get. And I'll give you an example. Look at Le Tissier.
Oh, God. You know what? I'm going to say to Matty, because he was on one of my lists for players to do. So we're definitely going to do him. 100%.
Yeah. Ask Matty from me. Wolfie says that Le Tissier was one of his favourite. Now, that guy, he would have walked into Arsenal's team. He would have walked into Chelsea's team. He would have walked into the Newcastle's team, Liverpool's team. Anyone of that day, the Leeds team, anyone of that day, he would have walked into their team like that. And he would have been the best midfielder they had. This guy was a guy that wasn't quick, wasn't particularly strong either.
No pace whatsoever, but he didn't need it.
But he was so skillful with it. He could use both feet very well, by the way. He could shoot, he could pass, he could chip, he could lob, he could do everything. And the man would bang 15 goals a season at times.
Now, all of them 15 goals from like 25 yards.
Yards, bro. And they're all volleys or half volleys or long shots or free kicks, bro. I tell you, another brother used to be like that as well, though, was Stuart Pearce. At left back, bro. Bro, as a left back, the man scored 17 goals. Watch a Stuart Pearce free kick back in the day.
Oh, he used to ping them.
Bro, he was like the English Roberto Carlos, bro. If he hit that ball,
I was just thinking that, it reminds me of Roberto Carlos,
bro,
the English version.
Hit that ball, if he hit that ball, 9 times out of 10, man used to duck.
Yeah. Because he's hitting that with venom as well.
Bro, he's hit, and you know what? If it's on target, it's in as well, because it's hit that hard. And we're not talking about the flyaway footballs that we've got now.
No, these footballs, bro.
They were like lead rockets, bro. Lead rockets, bro.
Lead football, yeah.
But the thing is, do you remember the way the balls used to fly, though? Yeah, because nowadays when they fly, they curve too much. But back in the day, do you remember when a ball used to be hit at a certain power? It used to go up to a certain height and stay there. Then dip. Nowadays they go up too much or they curve, or because obviously they're designed to, because it's the way they did the valves in the air.
Yeah. But when they balloon it over the bar, it just keeps rising.
Yeah. But the thing is, that's the way the footballs are designed now, isn't it? They're designed to be kind of like softer, easier to hit, a bit more movement to create more entertainment, because realistically, the way they do the balls nowadays creates a lot of bend. That's why you see balls going one way and suddenly going on the other, because the way they do the balls is designed for that.
Yeah. No,
and I'm not even being funny. Sometimes you watch how people... I tell you what, and this is another ball guy I know Lion would appreciate, right? When you and Matty do Jorginho, the midfielder, Jorginho, the best set piece guy I've ever seen. Forget Pirlo, forget Beckham, forget all these mans that you've heard of. It's sometimes about the footballers that you haven't heard of. This guy used to play for Middlesbrough and then moved to France, right?
Yeah, he did.
But you could not give the guy a free kick away in your half.
No, his free kicks were like penalties, bro.
Bruv, and it didn't matter where they were, and it didn't matter where they were.
How far they were out either.
Because they could be, because unless they were like really, really far, like near the halfway line, in which case you still got a problem, because he's probably going to he's still going to do some mad delivery anyway. You know what I mean, like. And I tell you what, even going back to Bex, actually, don't give the ball away around the edge of your box.
Bex was the master.
He
there's a reason why I bend it like Beckham. Because he's the only guy that could bend it like.
I will say
how
maybe
he did.
Jorginho was probably the only guy I know that free kicks better than David Beckham.
Yeah,
I will say that. And the thing is, one thing about Beckham was he had the placement down, bro.
Oh,
if that
he had
ball
the technique as well.
Exactly, bro. If the
ball, way he used to take them.
If the ball beat the wall, it's in.
Yeah.
Not unless he scuffs it. Well. Unless he scuffs it when he hits it. But the best one is when I think it was England versus Greece, innit? Was it the World Cup?
Yeah, it was a qualifier.
It was 2-1. And he gets, literally, you knew he was going to score it. And it was a free kick.
And that was last minute as well.
And it was last minute, but you knew he was going to score it. And I swear it was at Wembley as well, wasn't it? I swear down it was at Wembley.
Yeah.
Because it bends over the wall like that, and everyone goes crazy. But it was like when Bex was like, he's probably like going nuts with it.
I remember that goal as well. That goal was mad.
I will say this. Beckham was nang at free kicks, bro. Solid.
Yeah, he was a joke when it came to free kicks.
Solid. But as I said, I'm going to shut up now because I've just seen Lions stream together for 2 hours. Sorry, and I've been running my mouth for 45. So.
Nah. It's all good. It's all good. Big up to everyone that's in here. Smash them likes. You know what I mean? We've gone for 2 hours, but big up to everyone, man. Get me? We'll probably do another 10 more minutes, then we'll wrap it up. But big up to everyone for the support every single time, and big up for Wolfie for jumping in every time, man.
Well, the thing is, when I do that sometimes, and I say, "Does anyone wants to come on?" And then no one said anything. I was just like, "No, I can't hear that, bro. I got to jump on, man." I can't. Like, you gotta give the Lions some time. You know, don't be afraid. You don't bite, like the guy said. I got loads of time.
Yeah, I don't bite, man. It's all good. It's all good. It's all banter and chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. But there's facts as well, though. You know,
facts.
That's the thing. If you can say anything that I've said right now that it hasn't been a 100% solid fact, please let me know, because that's how I talk. I don't talk in banter or hype. I talk in facts.
See? And that's why I get Wolfie on, man, because I know he's the real one. You know what I mean? That I watch his videos and I think, bloody hell, he says a lot of things that I would say if I was a Chelsea fan. You know what I mean?
Common sense. Common sense. That's why. Me and him have common sense. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. And even though I'm not a Chelsea supporter, I can feel where he's coming from, because I literally watch it and I think, rah. Yeah, I can see what Wolfie's saying, because whenever I watch Chelsea, it's basically that. Literally, I don't even watch Chelsea religiously, but whenever I do, on the off chance, I see exactly what you're saying, bro, to a T. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because the Chelsea that I knew, weren't moving like this. I know that much. I was literally jealous of the Chelsea that was under Abramovich. I couldn't stand it, bro. The amount of success he had, man.
Blame the British government, bro.
Me mad. I can't lie.
You know the thing is, and on Roman, I tell you what, the guy's got nothing to. On the last 2 seasons of Abramovich era, we won the Champions League and 2 other trophies. So, you know what I mean, great days, man. Great days. Sad, isn't it? British government.
My team win 1 Champions League yet, bro.
Well, look at the price. At least Spurs didn't do it when they got to the final against Liverpool, innit? Yeah.
Bro,
be grateful for small mercies. Can you imagine that?
That was the most torturous day of my life, bro. I can't lie. I was fully on Liverpool, man. I was like, you lot better not do this. I'm telling you, because I'm finished.
They didn't. You know what I mean? The old enemy helped you out. Liverpool made sure they scooped another.
I always gave Liverpool credit for that one. Well, and that's as far as it goes, you know what I mean? But
big up, Jez. Sorry.
Big up, Jez.
Hope you're doing well, bro. Big up to the side.
Yeah, man. Big up to Jez every time, man. Hope you're well, Jez.
I ain't got a 5 forehead, DJ Crane. Leave me alone, man. My forehead's blessed. my hair's actually out today. You can actually see it's not pinned back because I just got back from work, so you can actually see all my hair today. It's not like because normally I have my hair back, so this doesn't happen. But never mind. You can leave my forehead alone. You're making me self-conscious, man. Let me do a little comb over still. There you go, man. Leave my hair alone, looking like John Wick and all that. Oh, dear.
Oh, those jokers.
All back.
Big up everyone that's in here, man. Love for the love.
It is. We've seen Deji and Jez as well. Big up.
Yeah, big up Deji, big up Jez. Like all the real ones are in here, man. Yeah, big up, man. DJ Crane, love for the love, my brother.
What you
every
got coming
single
up?
time.
What you got coming up, Lions? What's the content you got coming up? Because I'm not jumping on the Euroflex, bro. I can't stand Euro, so I haven't really been doing any watch-alongs or anything like that.
No, I haven't done no watch-alongs or nothing. I've done like a couple of reactions to like, some of the England games. I done one on the German game, like the first game of the Euros. But yeah, I'm just doing like reaction to like the England games because I know Southgate's a scrub, so I know like
who do you think's going to win it?
About that.
No, but who do you think's going to win it?
My pick is either Germany or Spain. One of them two.
I'm feeling more Spain, man.
Yeah, it's definitely out of them two. I think. I think France have been underwhelming.
Yeah, very.
They're not as good as I thought they would be. Personally,
you know what it is? I think it's just you're looking at a very disjointed France because like some of their players are playing in Saudi, like with Kante and them lot. Are they at the levels they were? Probably not.
Nah.
I think Spain and Holland as well, the Netherlands as well. Because Ronald Koeman, regardless of he's tactical, and I'm not being funny.
Yes.
France were lucky against Holland, I think, right? Because literally their goal should have stood. Yeah,
why was that off? That was given as offside,
bro. They're trying to say that the player was.
Like, how was that offside?
Bro, they're trying to say the player was impeding the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper had no chance to get into that ball, bro. France got saved by a technicality.
He wasn't near the goalkeeper's side at that time because it went on the other side.
Well, if you're a bit of a conspiracy theory merchant, you could turn around and say that maybe they didn't want France to go out because Mbappe makes money.
They had to keep Mbappe in the tournament, innit?
Well, they didn't do that for the Champions League when they blatantly disregarded the rules to give a PSG a penalty against Newcastle. It even says it in UEFA and FA guidelines. I checked it. If a ball hits any other part of your body before it hits your arm, it's ball to hand.
It's ball to hand, yeah.
And they disregarded the whole rule to give PSG a penalty to keep him in the Champions League. Just saying, football corruption's real, folks. Sorry, don't want to bust your little bubble. That
decision was a joke, to be honest. That was a joke.
I didn't hear because of the cough. All right, DJ Crane, I'll say hello. Kylian Mbappe is a money maker. That's why they wanted to keep him in the Champions League and the Euros. Because like Lions
all
just
about the Benjamins, man.
You get
all
me,
about
bro.
The Benjamins.
That's why they expanded it. They made it larger to incorporate more teams. Yes, we've had more games and some of them have been all right, but realistically, it's for revenue. More countries watching. Use your noddle, people.
Facts. Nah. Thank you, man. Thank you, people, for coming in. Love for the love. Big up for Wolfie for coming in, man. Like, mad respect to you, bro, for being here.
No, thank you for having me, man. Like, when you said, I was waiting for some of the Arsenal fans to jump on, but no one did. So I thought, I'll jump on then. Give me a minute still. Literally, I just got back from my uniforms over there and everything. But I thought, man, can't have a line be like open invitation and no one comes, so I'll jump on. No worries.
No. Thank you for coming on, man.
Thank you for having me. I think it's the first time on your channel, I think. So thank you.
Yeah. More to come, man. More to come. Like, once the new season starts, I'll be getting more people on and doing more shows like this. So, man.
I'll tell you what.
Right about now, I'm just doing random shows at random times. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what. If you're on this old school footballer thing, I'll tell you what. I'll talk to you about some of the old Prem players, man. Because I'm not being funny. The first two players I want to talk about, if you ever do things like that, were Bergkamp and Zola, bruv. Technically speaking, the two of the most graceful and technical players that ever played in the Premier League, bro, because they could do virtually anything. Both of them.
Even though I wasn't a Chelsea fan, I loved Zola.
Zola was a baller, bro. If you love football, you love Zola.
That guy was a joke. Bro, he was wavy, man.
Rob, he was the only guy in Chelsea's history that I could ever see that proper embarrassed that hardcore Man United defense. And I'm talking about Dennis Irwin. And
he used to terrorize Man United. I remember.
He used to dribble through their whole back four, bruv. He used to dribble through their whole back four. It was.
Yeah, I remember there was one goal he scored where I think he ran around the whole defense and then just slotted it in. I was like, no, you're taking the piss.
You're talking about when he cuts inside and he drags in the right and he shoots it under. Was it under Schmeichel when he power drives it?
Yeah, it was against Schmeichel. Yeah, and he ran around the whole defense, and then bent it in the bottom corner when he cut in. And I think it was with his left foot.
Mm-hmm.
And he literally like took his time as well because he was like waiting and then waiting and then waiting and he banged it. I was like, no, you're taking the piss, bro.
And Bergkamp, that guy, yeah, I tell you what, if this was the Matrix, he'd be the architect because you kick right. And this is the one reason why I rate Bergkamp and Zola so highly. Yeah, you've never seen anybody be able to do what they can do.
No, not at all.
You've never seen.
It was a pleasure to watch Bergkamp, man. It was a pleasure to watch him.
Bro, this guy Bergkamp, even though he looked miserable, man would go one side, the ball went the other. I'll see you on the edge of the other side of the Newcastle defender. Come on, come on. No, but it's true though.
That's got spun.
Yeah. Right, well, I'm not being funny. I'm a defender. I'm a defender by trade. What do you do? Follow the ball, follow the man. What do you do? Literally.
What can you do, bro?
He literally put him in a completely unwinnable scenario. Because if you follow the ball, right, you don't know where the ball's going to end up going because it's going behind you. And if you follow the man, you don't even know where he's going to. It just happened to be that on the other side they met up again. That's all it was. You know what I mean? It's like me and Lion saying we're going to go shop. I'll go around this side, you go around that side. We'll meet at the office.
We end up meeting.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly no, but Alado.
No, it's facts.
The ball went one way, he went the other, and what do you do as a defender? See, you're like, oh shit. By the time you turn around, it's already in the back of your net. So
back of the net. What could he do, man? It was artistry, man. It was
maestro.
Like he was a magician on the pitch. He was another guy, that it didn't matter who was playing up front, Just give him the ball, he'll find you. Just make the run, he'll find you. It doesn't matter who is around him. It doesn't matter where he's on the pitch, he'll find you.
I'll tell you what, yeah. 3 of the best players, no, 4 actually, because I've got to give this guy his credit as well. But he did it in a different way. The 4 best players I've seen when it comes to actually linking up with other players in their teams are Henry, Zola, Drogba, because one thing about it is even though he wasn't as technically good as the others, he was very, very, very much a hard worker and used his body to batter and ram everyone, flick offs, all that kind of stuff. And I got to mention Del Piero.
Oh, Del Piero, man. Oh, Lord.
That guy.
Oh.
You know you talk about David Trezeguet.
Yeah.
Who was playing alongside him?
Del Piero. If you saw that video, I mentioned that to Matty.
No, but like, I'm not being funny. Del Piero was better than Trezeguet, though. Yeah, but Del Piero was better than Trezeguet because one thing about it is Del Piero had the creative stuff. Because don't forget, if you remember how Del P and him used to play together, Del P was the one that used to drop back and collect the ball.
He used to drop, yeah.
Where Trezeguet used to push forward into the box and find the gaps.
Exactly.
And watch some of Trezeguet's finishing. Don't forget Totti. Slightly afterwards, but the problem with Totti was he stayed at Roma. He did a Gerrard, basically.
Yeah.
He could have probably won more.
He could have gone to any club, really. He could have gone.
Yeah, Totti was a bad man, bro. Bad boy footballer.
He was a bad boy.
And the thing is, and I will say that I'll rate those old school Italian man because Del Piero for Juventus, Totti for obviously Roma, Gerrard for obviously Liverpool. But these one club guys, watch when Del Piero plays his last game for Juventus. Everyone is more interested in Del Piero walking around the side of the pitch than they are in the match that's taking place.
100%, man. Man, Del Piero was a legend out here.
Yeah, but did you ever see his send-off when he's standing there talking to the fans? He's going around the pit and everyone's just standing there looking at him clap. They're not even bothered about the game anymore.
Forget the game, man.
They forget the game. Yeah, exactly. It's Del Piero. Henry was good as that as well, bro. Because Henry as well. Because the reason why I say Henry as well is because when you actually look at Henry when he goes to Barcelona, because he was the guy pushed left to the far left. Similar to how David Villa was when he went there as well. But the thing is, there were times where Henry didn't mind that because he used to do that anyway when he used to play for Arsenal because Pires and him sometimes would swap.
Yeah, they'll swap. Yeah,
and Pires would come inside, and then Henry would go out to the left. Because obviously, you'd make space for Pires. So, but the thing is, I will say this because he was a 20-goal a season striker easily when he went to Barcelona, but maybe he never quite he wasn't allowed to be the goal scorer that he was because obviously
because I remember there was an
Messi,
interview that he was saying that when he was at Barca, like Pep made him have to stay on the touchline.
Yeah, to accommodate Messi.
He wasn't allowed to come off the touchline. He had to literally stay on the touchline.
Right. Remember, hey, bro, do you remember what Zlatan did there? Bro, remember, when Zlatan went to Barcelona, he scored in 16 consecutive games.
Yeah.
From his debut. No one has beat that, bruv. Not even Ronaldo when he went to Real Madrid. Can you imagine that, bruv? You bang for 16 games in a row since you start playing for a club, you score a goal at least once in a game. And then you get told by your manager, no, I'm going to play you on the left wing now because I've got to accommodate Messi. No wonder why Zlatan was like, you know what? This ain't for me.
Nah, he's like, I'm done. He's like, no, I'm done.
Big up Tony Early Doors as well.
Big up Early Doors. Big up Tony.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'd love to chip in on that or just me and you do a couple of our own ones.
No, definitely, man. I'm going to do a stream on that anyway, but I'll let you know about that anyway. I'll definitely do a stream on that.
You got my number, holler at me anyway. So you got
I'll shout you anyway. But definitely, big up people for coming in. Love for the love. Big up to Wolfie every single time. Make sure you subscribe to Wolfie if you haven't already. Like Wolfgang Division. Go subscribe to him. A real Chelsea fan. Knows his football inside out. Get me? He's an old school brother. You know what I mean? But big up to everyone that's in here. Love for the love, people. And we're out, people. Big up, man. Love for the love. Thank you. Stay safe, people. Love.